Hey.
That's Matt Davis singing. Welcome to Red Oak, Aaron West, along with Matt Davis and Melanie West. It's basketball time. Seems like we just did this.
It's Taco Tuesday. No, it's chili and cinnamon rolls Tuesday. And we got a guy coming up here. We got a guy coming up here to talk about it.
Come on, Mr. Pfister. Come over here. Come over here. We're going to grab a headset. We're going to talk about it. Absolutely. And put that headset on there. And we're going to talk to Richard Fisher with us. Mr. Fisher, you can hear that okay?
Yes, I can.
Good.
Or I call him Mick often.
What do you call
Yep, Little Ripper.
There you
I
go.
get that a lot.
The best Merle Haggard song of all time is what?
Oh, my
Richard
goodness.
Fisher. Put you on the spot here right away.
If we make it through December.
Oh, that's a good one.
That one's tough to beat.
That's a good one.
There's a lot of them.
He has a bunch. That's not why you came to talk.
No.
Afternoon Insights with Richard Fisher. Let's talk
That's
about homemade chili, hen house bakery rolls. What's going on in the cafeteria?
That's right. Tonight the after prom, junior class after prom committee is putting on a chili feed right here in the high school cafeteria with a cinnamon roll. And it's going on right now from 5 to 7:30 or until the varsity boys game starts. And it's a fundraiser for our Red Oak after prom.
Free will donation.
It is a free will donation. And I just had a sample of the chili myself in between games here. It is fabulous. It is fabulous.
Now, Richard, I got several questions for you.
Oh, boy.
What really goes on after prom? Because I know what went on after prom back in the 80s.
Yes.
What goes on after prom?
That's why it's
in
important.
2024,
That's why it's important to
Tell
support
us,
this.
tell the listeners what happens after prom.
So after prom, it's meant to be a safe environment for the kids to spend after the prom gets over. Say it gets over at 10 o'clock, 10:30. Then they come to where the after prom is located. This year we're going to have it in the Red Oak High School between the two gyms. Set up games and fun activities for them to come in. It's chaperoned by parents, and then they can enjoy the evening till 2 or 3 in the morning for a safe environment. Then they can, go home. They're tired enough to go to bed, and then therefore, be safe and not go out and cause.
It's
cause
come
trouble.
a long way from going to the river and hanging out on the sand.
That's right.
Dunes, the river.
Yes.
After prom.
You're not advocating that, right?
No.
So we are raising money. The after prom committee, which is junior parents. My wife Tiana and I, we have a junior, along with many other parents. We put all this together, and we do various fundraisers. So tonight, a chili feed. You don't have to go to the games tonight to partake in the chili feed. If you just want a nice meal, you can come down and leave.
Yeah.
Or you can, of course, we'd love you to stay for the games. We got Clarinda in town tonight, boy-girl doubleheader. That should be a lot of fun.
Very good. Thanks for coming up.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Appreciate it. Come in the south door, go in, and free will be generous.
Nice guy get nervous from Mace, the ace, shooting tonight.
That's right.
He's going to knock down 2 threes. 2 threes to Mace tonight.
I hope you're right.
All
2
right.
threes.
Thanks,
All right,
Richard.
thank you, guys.
There you go. So come down and enjoy that. Thank you, Richard, for coming up. Appreciate it. All right. So there you go, Matt.
So we got a ball game here. We're about ready to tip off. Let's just preview this for a few minutes here, Aaron. Clarinda Cardinals coming to town. They're 7-9 overall on the year, 3-4 in Hawkeye 10. Of course, Red Oak still looking for that first win on the year. Clarinda came off a loss last night. They were up late, but lost a late lead and lost to ACGC. Of course, the Tigers played Sydney here just across the way in the Black Gym, and they had a loss as well.
Can you just say ACDC?
ACGC.
Oh.
I could say ACDC.
Could
be. But they lost last night. Both teams are coming off a loss. And, of course, Clarinda's a really good team, solid team, a lot of athletic girls. All these girls in Clarinda play multiple sports, softball, track, you name it, what have you. And they're coached by Jake Lord. He's their head coach. But tonight, we see a lot of familiar names that we're used to on that Clarinda roster, led by senior Jersey Knight, junior Addison Wagner, Maddie Cole. All those are really good basketball players. We've seen them through the years, and they'll be performing tonight. Of course, the Red Oak Tigers come in here tonight with their rotation of 7 rosters. And, I thought at moments they played pretty decently last night. A little different game for the Red Oak Tigers last night, Aaron, because it was a competitive game, and for most part of the game, that's a little bit different game environment that the girls have not been used to this year, because most of the games have not been competitive. So I think that was good for them to play under a little bit of a pressure and accountability in the game situations last night that they haven't had so far this year. But back at it tonight, and we should have an entertaining game here with Clarinda and Red Oak.
Should be a good one, and I'm looking forward to it, certainly. And thanks to Matt Davis And thanks to Melanie.
Am I done? Am I done? Are we done now? Melanie and I are done now?
No. We're just getting underway here.
Oh, I thought we were good to go.
We're just getting underway here.
Okay.
We do have some player introductions being made.
And I'll tell you one big omission still, and I talked to him today, Mr. Vern Olson. He's on the mend. He's getting better. But I don't see him down here, so I don't think we're going to have the Vern Olson singing. So I know he's streaming, watching in, Vern saying so. Hello, you two.
Yeah, thanks for tuning in.
Vern says he tries to mute me when I talk.
Well, of course.
when I'm talking on the
He
screen.
is a classic. He is an absolute classic. All right. Looking forward to it. Should be a fun game. All right. Doing a little research. I have research, Matt.
You have research?
I have research for the boys' game.
Wow.
Yeah, get ready for this.
What?
I'm going to hold that to my cards close to my chest.
I'm the one supposed to do the research.
I have research for the boys' game, so I think we're going to step away for the national anthem, and we will be back after this.
So you got to start.
Welcome back. Starters for the visiting Clarinda Cardinals. Ellie Cole is junior. Jersey Knight, a senior. Addison Wagner is a junior. Carson Wellhausen, a senior. And Maddie Cole is a junior.
And here we go with the tip.
Yeah, and the Cardinals come away with it. Knight will take it left to right across the center stripe. Out to the right side, Cole. Over the left side, Knight. In the corner, it goes to Ellie Cole. Inside, dumps it right down underneath. There's Wellhausen. No good. Rebound batted around Wellhausen. Back up. Knight grabs it. Rips it away. Back out top the key. Swings around the left side to Knight out on the left wing. Now to Maddie Cole. Top of the key. Over the left side to Knight. She drives into the lane. Back out to Cole.
I think the shot clock didn't reset.
Yeah,
there's some issue with the shot clock.
Officials timeout here. He's going to come over and talk to them.
It's 7:30, and I don't think the shot hit. Well, did it hit the rim? Maybe it did hit the rim. They didn't reset it properly, I think. So they're going to go to video review. Do we have video review in high school?
Yeah, sure we do. Inbound pass comes to Wellhausen. No good. Rebound underneath. That's Wagner. Addison Wagner And then Wellhausen. Number looks, just can't get it to fall,
Yeah,
Matt.
Clarinda with about 4 offensive rebounds and
Just not dropping.
0 for 4 from the field, right? Point blank shots right now.
Cole will put it into play at the baseline for the Cardinals. That's Maddie Cole. We have actually Ellie Cole and Maddie Cole on the court. Out to Ellie Cole over left side. Maddie Cole for 3. Not there. Rebound Tigers. Jones pushes it across the timeline. Out on the right wing. Now to Natalie Johnson over the right side to Jones, and we're going to have a sideline violation. Stepped on the sideline. Can't do that, Matt.
That's a common foul, common situation in Red Oak on that gym floor on that
we
side.
See that almost every game.
Yeah, it's deceptive because the stands are set back so far from that out-of-bounds line.
Yeah, Jersey Knight with the ball on the right side, looks inside, goes back to Maddie Cole on the left side, inside Wagner. Addison Wagner bounce pass underneath the Wellhausen, and she picks up a couple.
Yeah, she gets one. Carson finally gets it to go through the rim.
Carson Wellhausen. And it's 2-0, 6:46 to play in the first. Natalie Johnson drives into the lane, has it stripped loose, and coming away with it is Addison Wagner. Addison left to right across the timeline to Ellie Cole. Down underneath, it's knocked out of play.
Ellison Johnson there defending that post well there, deflecting that ball out of bounds.
And Knight will put it into play for Clarinda. Wellhausen right in front of the bucket for 2.
Nice pass into Wellhausen from the inbound. She kept the ball high and shot it high. Didn't even bring it down. That's the way you do it.
Yeah. Wellhausen is she's listed at 6'1", Matt.
She
utilizes when you bring the ball down, you give away your height, but when you keep it up high, and
take advantage of your height.
Absolutely. Tigers with the ball, tapped by Wagner, out of play. Tigers keep it.
Cardinals are in kind of a man-to-man half court here against the Tigers.
Ellison Johnson will put it into play. 6:12 to play in the first. Inbound to Jones. Jones around to the top of the key, then down to the right elbow.
Good
underneath
pass.
to Natalie Johnson. She puts it up. No good. Wellhausen with the board.
Tigers with their first shot attempt. Had a good pass there. Good shot. Didn't go.
Bringing it across the line was Cole to Jersey Knight. Left side Wagner for 3. It's good. Addison Wagner. And it's 7-0 with 5:50 to play in the first. Siebenecker with the ball. Finds Ellison Johnson to Siebenecker. She drives down.
Good ball move.
Little jumper.
Oh.
Nice move. Just didn't finish at the bucket. Rebound pulled down by Ellie Cole to Maddie Cole in the corner for 3. It's no good. Rebound Ellison Johnson. She'll bring it across the timeline. Ellison into the lane. Little running jumper. One-handed, no good. Wagner grabs it. Wagner will take it left to right across the timeline. Out to Knight, left wing. Jersey Knight to Wagner, top of the key. Over the right side to Maddie Cole. Maddie comes back top of the key. Now to Knight. Into Wagner, right side. Maddie Cole for 3. This one's good.
You see Maddie Cole, seems like every time she plays Red Oak, she's going to knock down 4, 5, 6 3-pointers. I don't know if she does that consistently, but boy, she does against Red Oak.
10-0 is the score. Clarinda with the lead. 4:50 to play in the first. Ramirez with the ball. Now to Siebenecker. Hits Ramirez in the lane. Out to Natalie Johnson in the corner for a long 2. And she swishes the net.
Nice baseline jumper there by Natalie. Tigers on the board.
Left side to Maddie Cole. Now to Wagner. Back to Cole. That's Ellie Cole with the ball at the baseline. She puts it up and draws the foul. That on Jones or
I think
Johnson?
on Ellison Johnson,
Ellison?
I think.
We'll get the official word, and it is Ellison Johnson's first personal foul. And that will send Cole to the line. Ellie Cole, that is. Shot is good.
I count 14 girls on the Clarinda girls varsity roster, Aaron, and then
14.
When I do my research and I look and compare, probably another 7, 8 JV, so 20-plus girls in their basketball program.
Second shot's no good. I love to see that, Matt.
Yeah, I mean, in
a
today's modern day
that's awesome.
world, that's a good number. Now, 20 years ago, that wasn't a good number, but that's a good number by today's standards.
Siebenecker to Torres into lane, back to Ellison Johnson for 3. It's good. Ellison Johnson for 3.
Good rotation. It was a kick out from the inside, and those are always the best ones to shoot because you're already squared up to the bucket, and Ellison knocks it down.
Ellie Cole to Knight. She comes around the horn over the right side to Maddie Cole. Out to Wagner on the left wing. Wagner to Maddie Cole for 3, and it's no good. Rebound Siebenecker to Ellison Johnson. 3:53 to play in the first. 11-5 is our score. Clarinda with the lead. Varsity girls play.
You know, Red Oak Tiger girls had a difficulty starting games this year. You know, we're going to have a foul there on Emily, I think.
Yeah.
But, you know, really not getting engaged in the game soon enough. They kind of settled after a while. But so far, not a bad start here for the Tigers. They've not turned the ball over a lot. They've been working to get good shots and need to shore up the defensive rebounding a little bit.
Inbound pass comes to Maddie Cole. She'll bring it across the center stripe. Back to Knight. Out on the left wing. In the corner it goes to Ellie Cole. Knight. Maddie Cole.
Tigers really packing in the zone.
Wagner for 3. It's no good. There's Wellhausen with the board. And nope, putback is not there. Rebound Jones, but
yeah, Keeley was trying to work
baseline
along the baseline there and steps out of bounds, so it's turnover. Will go to Clarinda.
Yeah. Did you stay up and watch that game last night, Matt?
I'm not sure I know what you're talking about,
Cyclones?
Aaron.
Your Cyclones?
I'm not sure what you're talking about, Aaron.
Listen, it's so amazing how you just nice driving shot there by
I did see
Maddie
the
Cole.
end of the Hawkeyes getting drilled yet again in their game.
They got whomped.
Yeah.
It's 13-5. That's a technical term if you're curious what that means. You get whomped.
Whomped.
Yeah, they got taken to the woodshed.
Going to have a travel call now. So a little shuffling of the feet there.
Inbound pass comes from Maddie Cole to Knight. Jersey Knight. Cole to Cole. Maddie to Ellie. Back to Maddie on the left wing. Around to Jersey Knight. Now to Wagner. Right side. Behind the arc. Maddie Cole works it down to the baseline all the way underneath to Wellhausen, and she puts it up and scores 2. Carson Wellhausen.
Yeah, Tiger's going to have to get a body between Wellhausen and the basket.
Yeah.
You've got to get between her and the basket, at least make it a little bit more difficult for her to get her shot because she definitely has that height advantage down low.
Yeah, she's for sure the tallest girl on the court. Knocked loose, coming away with it is Knight. Jersey Knight pushes it across the timeline to the blocks, down to the baseline, picks it up to Wellhausen right in front of the bucket, no good. Gets her own board, no good. Tapped by Ellison Johnson and then picked up by Ellie Cole to Maddie Cole for 3. It's good.
Yeah, nice shot there, kick out. Maddie Cole, like I say, she's going to knock down threes. But Tiger's going to have to push her, Wellhausen out a little bit. You can do that in basketball. You can use your body to get position in there. They need to kind of move her out of there if they can because she's just planting herself underneath that offensive rim, and she's getting all kinds of shot opportunities.
Siebenecker with the ball at the left elbow. Finds Jones behind the arc, left side. Now to Siebenecker. There's Knight. She's quick too, Matt.
Ooh.
Falls
Okay.
down. Yeah.
And be jump ball. Possession will be Red Oak basketball here.
Matt, can we deviate from basketball for a second?
What are we deviating
Well,
about?
Jersey Knight's there, and I see your buddy over there, Brad.
Yeah, her dad, Coach Brad Knight.
That has worked with the Can Play League.
Yep.
And I know you have a kind of a new event coming up.
We have
don't you?
we have a swimming day coming up February 9th at the
Yeah.
Y. Yes, you're
Yeah.
right, Aaron, for
What?
children between ages 5 and 18 who
program.
have developmental disabilities that can otherwise swim or play sports. So, yeah, it's a great event.
Great.
I think Brad Knight, Coach Knight, might come up and put on the swimming trunks. I don't know. We'll see.
All right. There you go. So, great program, too, by the way. 1:20 to play in the first. 18-5 is our score. Tigers with the ball. Torres tries to get it to Johnson, but it's knocked out of play. Tigers will keep it.
And if you're interested in that, just go to the Montgomery County Family website. All that information there. My last little plug there.
Yeah.
Thank
I think
you.
we need to talk about it more. That is a really, really great program.
It is. It's my favorite thing I do. Of course, other than spending time up here with you, Aaron.
Absolutely. I think you see the real true beauty of sports in that program.
Yeah, you know, it works two ways. One, the children who actually get to participate, the Can Play kids, but also the kids, and I call them the high school kids, who come and volunteer, the Red Oak Tiger athletes, the Clarinda Cardinal girls who have really stepped up. They get involved, and they get so much out of it. I cannot tell you how much of an impact it's had on these young ladies in high school, especially some of the guys from the varsity programs. Landon Gigstead is a very good – the Gigsteads come all the time. It impacts them in a very good way as well. It's reciprocal because when you have kids helping kids out in the field, it's just a bonding happens between those children, those kids that otherwise wouldn't happen like in the hallways of a school or elsewhere. So
it's a really good program, top to bottom. It's a good program.
Sports in its best pure sense, can break down barriers and walls for people. Yes, it creates competition and rivalries and all that stuff, but it can also create bonding, and that's really what this Can Play League is, and we're very appreciative of all the people who volunteer and contribute to that program.
All right, we're back at it. 1:22 to play in the first. 18-5 is our score. Clarinda with the lead, inbound pass to Natalie Johnson. Natalie with the ball at the top of the key, works her way down the lane, back to Ellison Johnson, top of the key. Takes the screen from Ella Johnson.
Oh,
Here's
my.
A shot from Siebenecker. That was kind of like that Larry Bird shot from behind. It's no good.
She almost got it, too.
Larry Bird was a basketball player way back.
Yeah, he would have shot it over the apparatus there, Aaron, in your world.
That's right.
Made it. Larry Bird was your guy. You were a big-time Larry Bird fan.
He was just a guy that could play basketball.
The hick from French Lick, man.
Yeah.
He can play.
And he was a great trash talker in the best way that you could be a trash talker.
Yeah, he wasn't he was a serious trash talker.
Yeah.
I mean, he would talk serious trash.
Yeah.
He wouldn't talk jovial trash.
He would back it up. Anyway, I'm off track here.
All right. You're on basketball. You're on the topic of basketball.
Didn't appreciate him as much at the time as I do now, to be honest with you. Torres with the ball down to the baseline. Finds Ella Johnson off of the glass. No good. Rebound pulled down.
I like the fact that Ella has been taking some shots lately. You know, we've seen her play all year, play defense and rebound, but she's been shooting the ball a little bit more lately.
Coach Lord's making some substitutions here inside Wagner down underneath Wellhausen. We have a
3-second call. I was wondering if they're going to get a call on that because
3 seconds.
That a rare call. You don't see 3 seconds called too much anymore. That's because everyone plays out by the 3-point line.
Yeah. The lane, people forget about the lane.
Yeah.
Ellison Johnson with the ball. Make note of our sponsors as we move along through the game here this evening and say thanks both here on the radio and online. If you're watching online, make note and say thanks. 18-5 is our score. Ella Johnson with the ball at the foul line over to Natalie Johnson. She takes the three.
Nice shot.
Good. Natalie Johnson.
Natalie.
18-8. Knight tinks it across the timeline to Wagner. Over to Hanson. Sydney Hanson with the ball, and then in quarter Knight. She skips it across to Wagner underneath the Wellhausen. Back to Knight. Nice ball movement by the Cardinals. Top of the key to Hanson. She goes left and passes back right. Three-pointer from Wagner is no good. Rebound Ellison Johnson. That's it for the first. 18-8 is our score, and we will be back after this.
Subscribe to the KCSI Radio YouTube channel today. Interviews, parades, events, contests, and more. Subscribe to KCSI Radio on YouTube and get notified every time something fun happens.
To Red Oak.
Hey, quick shout out to Coach Michael Nordine's bowling team today. They hosted Shenandoah at the Red Oak Lanes, and the Red Oak boys with a big win over Shenandoah in boys bowling. The girls were defeated by Shenandoah, but the news in that is today during the meet, senior Weston Gettler became the 14th boy bowler in Red Oak history, varsity bound area, to reach the 10,000 pin mark. So congratulations to Red Oak senior Weston Gettler.
Absolutely.
On that today out at Red Oak Lanes. I should have gone out there and watched that today.
You should have. We've kind of been talking about getting out and watching one of those.
I'm sure Coach Nordine was in his Philadelphia Eagles football jersey out there.
Fly. Here's the Wagner in front, Knight in front. Shots up. It's no good.
But the high game for the Red Oak boys was Devin Taylor with a 244. High series was also Devin Taylor at 459. And then the Red Oak girls, the high game for Red Oak was Kaylee Cox with a 194. High series was Kaylee as well at the 343.
Congratulations to those bowlers. Natalie Johnson underneath the Ella Johnson for a nice ball movement.
Nice pass. Natalie to Ella.
And it's now 18-10. Clarinda leads. Maddie Cole with the ball out on the left side.
Johnson to Johnson to Johnson. I mean, there's all kinds of Johnsons out there.
Ellie Cole with the three. It's no good. Rebound. Chased down by Siebenecker in the corner. She goes out of play.
I'm still kind of thinking about that Red Oak Sydney game last night, the girls' game, Aaron, we saw. And I know it was a little bit of a frustrating night for the Red Oak girls. I think they felt like they should have competed a little bit better score-wise in that game. And, I mean, just night and day difference. They look totally different tonight. And they seemed like they were in a rush last night. They were playing too fast beyond and their capabilities. And I think Sydney with that press bothered them too.
They're playing much better tonight. Here's a shot back up. Wellhausen, no good. This is the fourth. Wellhausen was fouled. She'll go.
Carson's probably has 10 rebounds.
Yeah.
But she's shooting about 10% from the field, but she's getting a lot of rebounds.
That foul was attributed to Ella Johnson, but, Matt, the Cardinals getting a lot of good looks right under the basket. Here's Wellhausen's first foul shot is good. Carson Wellhausen.
Carson's a junior.
She has 7 points in the game. Hits the front end. Well, I guess they're all 2 shots here.
Everything's 2 shots,
2
Aaron.
shots. I know. I'm old school.
Buy one,
man.
get one in basketball free throws now.
Shot is good. She gets them both.
And here comes the press for first time. Cardinals going to press for first time in the game here.
Tapped by Knight, picked up by Ellison Johnson. She'll bring it across the center. Oh, picks up her dribble now to Jones. Jones out on the right wing.
It's kind of I think the sign of a press by Clarinda is a little bit of a sign of respect. They had to earn that press. I think Clarinda said, hey, we got to press her a little bit.
Wagner's going to push it across the timeline down the corner to Maddie Cole. Did you have a chance to talk to Coach Lord?
I did. He's not sleeping. His child is sleeping, but he's not sleeping much, nor is his wife, but he's happy. Everything's good.
Wagner with the ball out on the left side now.
He was a little upset with last night's game in ACGC, not ACDC. ACGC. Now, if we were back in the black gym, it'd be ACDC, but we're in the orange gym, so we're not. I'm trying to.
Why are you sitting all the way down on that end?
I just felt like you and I need to be apart a little bit tonight. And you're grumpy and cranky, and I just thought I needed to be down here a little bit.
Tapped and stolen by Wagner. Wagner tonight. Press causing some difficulties here. Foul on the play. I think that's on Ellison.
It is. That'd be 2 on her, I think.
Yeah, that's correct. And Press causing some difficulties here. And Jersey Knight will go to the line. She has not scored. This is her first opportunity from the line.
We see Clarinda play a couple times here, but Jersey seems to me to be the facilitator of the team.
Yeah.
Aaron kind of the one that gets everybody in the right spots and moves the ball offensively, plays good defense. But she's not really looking to score as much. She's not the first scoring option, at least not tonight. Of course, they're going inside to Wellhausen, but she knocks down that first free throw.
She's fast. Shot's good. Gets them both. And I know you're not a volleyball fan, but her jump serve is as good and fun to watch jump serve as there is.
She can get up and jump.
Oh, my gosh, it was awesome. Over to the right side to Jones. Down the corner to Ramirez now. Mario Ramirez foul on the play. That's going to be on Miley Wagner. That's her first. Miley Wagner. She's a freshman.
2 Wagners.
2 Wagners.
2 Coles.
And a whole bunch of Johnsons.
Whole bunch of Johnsons tonight.
Inbound pass will come from Jones out to Siebenecker, stolen by Knight. Jersey pushes up the court to Maddie Cole on the left side, blocked by Natalie Johnson, and Natalie commits the foul.
Nice job by the Tigers getting back. They challenged on that. And I commented last night. I thought the Red Oak girls, one thing they did do well last night is they hustle back on defense. Yeah. And we compared that to the boys' game where they were getting beat down the court all night, but the girls were really hustling back. And there's a case of it there. Natalie sprinting back down court to try to get a defensive play. She drew the foul, but good hustle play there.
First shot.
You don't give up on a play.
No, by Maddie Cole is no good. Second one coming. And it is no good. Pulled down, rebound, Natalie Johnson. She takes it across the center stripe. Tries to go to Siebenecker, knock loose, picked up again by Natalie, and we're going to have a jump ball on the play. No, we're going to have a foul on the play.
2 foul on Jersey Knight.
Red 2, Jersey Knight.
So that's the second team foul on Clarinda this quarter.
5:26 to play in the half, and 22-10 is our score. Clarinda with the lead. Inbound pass will come from Jones at the baseline. Out tries to get it Natalie Johnson, and Jersey Knight just goes up and gets it. Takes it down to the blocks and foul on the play.
Foul on
Siebenecker?
Yeah, I think that'll be 2 on Emily.
Yeah, that's on Emily. That's her second personal foul. And the inbound pass will come from the baseline. That is Maddie Cole. We'll put it into play. Now to Ellie Cole. Corner, Maddie Cole for three. No good. Going to bounce out of play. Tigers ball.
Maddie Cole is a left-hand shooter, and, I've never felt left-hand shooters were really proficient shooters, but that's not the case anymore in common basketball. There are a lot of left-handers that can really shoot the ball well in basketball.
And Ellison Johnson is double teamed.
Timeout.
Yeah, Coach Johnson wants a timeout.
I saw Theo Johnson. He's here for his second game in a row.
Yeah, he's a
Mom said he handled the game great last night.
regular.
His dad didn't. He did.
Oh, goodness. Yeah, Theo, this is his second Tiger event. We're going to just keep it here. Let me tell you what happened.
He had his shirt on, said Red Oak Baller.
Red Oak Baller. He's what, a week old?
No, he's older than that, isn't he?
No, when was he
2
born?
weeks?
Is it 2 weeks?
I
Oh,
don't know.
well, you act like that's 2 weeks, man.
Well, he's
Well,
out
no,
of probationary status now. He's in,
14 years. No, he's like a newborn. In junior varsity boys play, it was Clarinda over Red Oak 65-23.
Boy, Clarinda looked good at JV basketball.
They did.
Ooh,
They got some kids that can handle
goodness
the ball.
gracious.
Yeah. Here we go. Tigers ball as we come back to action now. Ellison Johnson will put it into play. Ellison to Keely Jones. Pressure in the backcourt here from
Tigers need to come up and help here.
Yeah, they're going to get 10 seconds here if they don't get it across. Siebenecker picks it up, gets it across. Now there it is. So that press is causing some problems for the Tigers. 22-10. Clarinda leads 4:52 to play.
I say the Tigers have not seen a lot of press this year. Most teams are not pressing much against the Tigers this year, and they don't practice against it because you just have 7 girls out. It's difficult to practice against press. Probably helped a little bit that Sydney had the press on them last night, helping a little bit tonight with them operating against it.
The one-headed jumper by Maddie Cole gets her own board. She comes back behind the arc, skips it over to Knight in the corner to Ellie Cole. Knight, Maddie Cole on the right wing. Over to Knight, down underneath the Wellhouse, and she has position and the 2 points.
Nice pass there. The pass was high to her as well. Almost kind of like a mini lob there, Aaron.
And over to the left side now to Siebenecker. Tigers with the ball. Ellison Johnson pulls up the long three, no good. Siebenecker for three. No good. Rebound, Ellie Cole.
Good clear out there by Ellie Cole. She really boxed out well. When you can box out and the ball hits the floor and you can just pick it up off the bounce, you know you're doing a good job boxing out.
Over left side to Knight, then down to the baseline to Ellie Cole. Inside to Wagner. She spins Addison Wagner. And she took a shot.
Tigers
right
get the ball, though.
Down to Jones on the right side, behind the arc to the baseline.
Nope,
Natalie
out of bounds
Johnson
there.
Stepped on the baseline.
Again, yeah, that baseline over there. The other thing, the Red Oak girls will work on is getting stronger. We mentioned that, all athletic programs getting stronger.
I think
being able to
go hit the weight room, Matt. I
think
seen it's so
time
important.
and time again this year in the basketball season where Red Oak has not necessarily lost a height advantage, but they have lost a strength battle.
Yeah.
Boys and girls programs.
Go to the weight room. Hit the weight room. I think
It helps
it's so
you in
important.
so many different ways, not just in
Absolutely.
sports, but just in overall conditioning of your health and physical well-being.
Maddie Cole puts up the jumper, no good. Rebound, Ellison Johnson to Siebenecker. Siebenecker takes it across the timeline.
And I would say for those girls who play a lot of volleyball, get a lot of cardio work in. Because it's just the opposite there. Stamina is needed.
Shot goes up, it's no good. Rebound, Addison Wagner. And
as you and I sit here eating cinnamon rolls and hot dogs.
Shot from Maddie Cole is good. That was a three.
I think, yeah, they called it three.
Yeah. No, I think it was two, Matt. Did they put two?
They're debating. I think they're waiting for a clarification from the referee, I think.
It was, yeah.
We'll give her three until otherwise
told. Siebenecker, that's a two. No good. Rebound, Ellie Cole. And she'll bring it left to right across the timeline. But hit the weight room.
Hit the weight room.
Boy, girl, wherever you're at, whatever sport you're doing, it's going to help you. There's a three. No good. Rebound, Ellison Johnson.
Tigers can't just run down the court. Got to help your teammate.
Yeah, pick up the dribble. Torres threw her hands, and Wellhausen picks it up, hands it off to Wagner.
And I think that's one thing you do. You just don't want to put your head down, depend on one person to bring the ball up. You need to be available to help bring the ball up with your teammates.
Wagner inside has it tied up, stripped loose on the floor, picked up by Knight. Maddie Cole for 3 off the left wing. It's good.
Maddie Cole with 3 or 4 3-pointers so far.
I got her for 3.
Yeah, she's usually good for 5 or 6 against Red Oak.
And it's 29-10. Clarinda with the lead. Ellison Johnson down in the lane, high post, kind of off balance and stumbling, puts it up and gets whistled for the travel.
1:44 to go here in the first half. 29-10, Clarinda on top of Red Oak in this Hawkeye 10 girls basketball game.
Inbound pass to Knight, Jersey Knight. Maddie Cole on the left wing. Maddie to Knight at the foul line. She spins, squares up, then goes right to Wagner behind the arc. Addison Wagner now to Maddie Cole. Down to Ellie Cole in the corner. Maddie out on the left wing. Minute 26 to play in the half. Maddie Cole looks at the 3, drives the baseline, kicks it to Ellie Cole for 3. No good.
There's a good box out by Emily Siebenecker.
Yeah,
So,
and the foul, it's going to be on Addison Wagner.
so Wagner had to go up, a good box out there. That's the 3rd team foul on Clarinda.
Minute 18 to play in the half. 29-18 is our score. And Clarinda with the lead. Stolen by Knight. Down to the baseline. Now to Maddie Cole.
Coach Nordine checking in.
Absolutely.
He didn't hear our previous comments about his bowling program we went and talked about for
Yeah.
10 minutes and talked about his Fly Eagles Fly that I'm cheering for.
Down the corner, Ramirez.
Yes,
Absolutely.
I'm not for the Kansas City Chiefs.
No, you're not. At all, Matt.
No.
At all. I mean, you're openly hostile to the Chiefs.
No, I'm not openly
Yes,
hostile.
you are. Down underneath it goes to Wellhausen. Foul on the floor. Ella Johnson will whistle for the foul. Yeah.
I used to be a Chiefs
Go
fan.
to the weight room.
I used to be a Chiefs fan. I've been doing this informal survey with all these Chiefs fans wearing Chiefs gear around. I go up and ask them just random historical questions about their team. For example,
What's this? What's the call here, Matt?
let me check with you. Are you a Chiefs fan?
No.
One question I asked at Chiefs fan day is Justin Reed a defense or offensive player?
You keep asking all these questions, Matt.
They didn't know.
Why are you trying to? What are you trying? Wellhausen at the line.
Chiefs fans know 2 things: Mahomes and Kelsey, and Andy Reid, and they watch the commercials.
The shot from Wellhausen was good.
That's 3 things.
We've never touted math skills.
Marilyn came in yesterday. I mean, I thought she was going to throw me out of radio station.
She about booted you out, Matt.
She is going to throw me out of KCSI because I'm not. She is a big time Patrick Mahomes fan.
Looks could kill. Matt.
She's like looked at me incredulously, like what?
33-10 is our score.
That's like her own child. I think I don't know. She might be the favorite child of everybody in the family.
Here's Siebenecker with the ball. 28 seconds remaining in the half. Oh, and she stumbles and travels, drags her pivot foot. Clarinda's ball. 33-10. Hanson with the ball.
Sydney Hanson, the sophomore.
Down underneath it goes out of play. 16 seconds. Cardinals will keep it. Inbound pass will come from Jersey Knight to Wellhausen. Again, a great inbound play, but doesn't convert the bucket. It goes out of play. Cardinals will keep it again. Just over 12 seconds remaining in the half.
Ella Johnson battling in there again for the rebound.
And Knight will put it into play from the baseline. Knight to Wellhausen again. Hard to stop. Bucket's not there. That's grabbed by Hanson. Down underneath the Knight. We have a foul on Ella Johnson, I believe. And that's going to be 3 on Ella.
And that'll be 2 shots.
Yeah, that's 3 on Ella. And 33-10 is our score with
you get 5, Aaron. Use them up, buddy. You get 5 every game.
Jersey Knight at the line. Shot is up. It's good. So it's now 34-10. So first shot was good from Jersey. Second one is good as well.
Tigers
Tigers
just
ball.
need to get it in here, not turn it over here.
7 seconds on the clock. They get it into Natalie Johnson. Pressure from the Cardinals. Puts it on the court, trying to find somebody. That's going to do it for the first half. 35-10 is our score here.
So really, Clarinda in that half, that press really impacted Red Oak, outscoring Red Oak 17-2. in that second quarter. They went to that press about 5 minutes ago.
Let's take a quick break, Matt. Let's take a quick break, and we'll be right back after this.
These Red Oak boys want to say something at halftime.
One play can change the momentum in a game, and One Deductible is a game changer when it comes to your insurance. That's why you should see me, Richard Fisher, your Farm Bureau agent in Red Oak. I can help bring your car and home together in a single policy. So if life sends you a blitz in the form of a storm or fire, you'll pay just one deductible for everything that's covered. Come see how we can help protect what matters most. That's Richard Fisher down at Farm Bureau Financial Services across from the post office here in Red Oak.
Farm Bureau Property and Casualty Insurance Company, Western Agricultural Insurance Company.
Back halftime now. We're joined by some Red Oak Tigers, both former Tigers. I guess once a Tiger, always a Tiger. And we have some current players. Braden Sifford with me. All right, Braden. Second game of the week. We've had a stretch of basketball. What are the keys tonight here on the court?
We just got to come out, bring the intensity from the jump, and just out-effort them. And we should be there at the end of the game.
Work hard. Cutting to the bucket, taking it to the hoop, taking it to the rack.
Yep.
All right. Got your game plan put together. All right.
Yeah.
Very good. You going to shoot some threes tonight?
We'll see if I can get some open ones, yeah.
All right. Very good. Braden Sifford. We'll take it to the hoop. Let's talk to Reese. Let's see what Reese's plans are here tonight. Reese Montgomery, what are the plans? What do you have? What are your keys for the game tonight?
We got to hustle back on defense, definitely.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
Yes.
And just keep our effort up after halftime. Our efforts it gets shocked a little bit, but I think if we come out of half strong, I think we'll be in this game.
Hustle back and come out in the second half and ready to go.
Yes.
And we have Max DeVries with us this afternoon too. Max.
Hello.
How are you, Max?
Good. How are you?
Have you had the chance to watch these young men play?
I've watched a little bit on the stream.
Let's get some advice. What do we have for advice here? Hustle back.
Hustle back, definitely.
Yeah.
You got to hustle back. Just you got to keep shooting them. You got to keep shooting them. You got to keep going up.
Keep shooting them, boys.
Yeah.
That's it.
You got to keep going up.
All right. Very good. Hustle back, take it to the hoop, and hustle. Very good.
Shoot with confidence.
Open up into the third. All right. Very good. Thanks, Reese. Thanks,
Thank
Braden.
you.
All right. And we do have now.
So, Maxwell, how's college life? How's college life? Are you eating pizzas on Friday night? Have you gone to classes? Have you gone to any actual classes yet?
I have yet to miss a class.
Do you have to go to class in college anymore, or you just get on a laptop in your room? Is that how it works in college now?
There's some classes that are virtual, but we're required by our team that you have to go to all of them, or else you run.
So just so folks know, you're at Buena Vista in Storm Lake.
Yes.
And my understanding, you're lighting it up now. You're playing in the JV program this year.
Yes.
And you're lighting it up, I've heard. You're averaging, is it right? You're averaging like 30-some-odd points a game?
Yeah, somewhere around there.
Oh, my goodness. This is almost like NBA.
That's unbelievable.
Yeah. So you're pretty happy with your performance so far this year?
Yeah, I mean, obviously it would be nice to be playing varsity, but I think for the opportunity that they've given me, I've made the most of it.
Well, absolutely. I think. How many game schedules do you play in the JV program at BV?
I think this season we play 12.
Yeah.
And we're right at the halfway mark.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think as a freshman, and there's so much, you're learning this. Your first year in college, you learn so much. It's such a different world than what you're used to growing up. You have that independence, and you got to get it on your own and be where you need to be. And in the competition level rises dramatically.
That's what I want to know. What's that competition like from high school to college?
Especially like the teams that we've played, we play most of the G-Pack, so like Briarcliff, Dort, Northwestern for the JV schedule. A lot of those kids are kids that were all-staters in high school. They were the best on their high school teams, and they just need a little bit of reworking in terms of learning the offense and things like that. But there's a lot of raw talent on JV.
Yeah.
And it's definitely a switch from high school, because high school seems a lot more structured and there's a lot more set plays. It's a lot slower, so everyone can get into stuff. But JV's, I mean, most games we score over 100.
Wow.
Who is your coach? Who's the coaches? Who's your JV coach and who's the varsity coach at BV?
The JV coach is Paul Luce. He is
That name sounds familiar.
He's a Hall of Famer. He coached the Newell Fonda boys.
Yeah, okay.
When they,
Yep.
And then our head varsity coach is Trevor Johnson, and our assistant is Elijah Jirash.
Very good. But you're enjoying basketball, and it's probably a 24/7. I mean, you probably has been in weightlifting, conditioning since the minute you got to school in the summer.
Yeah.
It doesn't stop even when the season stops. That's
Never
probably
stops.
another difference.
Yeah, it never stops. It's full season, and for the JV especially, a lot of our days are really long. We'll have days where you have a home JV game. We'll lift, we'll have practice, we'll watch film for the varsity side, and then we'll come right out and we'll play a JV game after. So we'll be out there for probably 5 hours or so.
I almost went to Buena Vista back in the 80s. I went to basketball camp, the Buena Vista Beavers basketball camp, and it was Joey Gow. He was the coach back there. And I roomed with a couple kids from Denison my junior year.
Yeah.
And they were really good. So we got to be friends. And guess who we played my senior in Sub-State? Those same Denison kids. And they beat us in our Sub-State. So it all links back to Storm Lake, Iowa. But I think you picked a really good school. Storm Lake's a cool town. It's a really nice little town in the middle there. And you know who one of the most famous people from Storm Lake, Iowa, and who's coaching out of Storm Lake, Iowa now?
Who?
Ben McCollum, the head coach at Drake. He's a Storm Lake native. You didn't know that. Just dropped some knowledge on you.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know that, did you?
I did not know that.
Yeah, see, now I go back and you can press your coach. Say, Ben McCollum's out of Storm Lake, Iowa.
Yeah.
So I'm going to ask you one more question here. Looking back on your Red Oak basketball career.
Yes.
What moment, team-wise, stands out to you the most?
It has to be us making state. It's more specifically the trainer game.
Well, let me give you an option.
Yes.
You can go to state, or you can play your entire basketball career from 8th grade and never lose to Shenandoah.
I did both.
I know. That's what I
did both. I never lost to Shenandoah.
That's what I was going to say. I mean, that's quite the compliment. That's why I put you in the top 5 of all time in a basketball program. You're a top all time scorer, but you're right there because of the fact that your individual success was combined with team success.
Yes.
That's the real difference maker there. I say that because you guys had a lot of success, and it's different than we play because when I play in Hawkeye, everyone's pretty equal team. It's a different disparity now. There's a much more disparity in the Hawkeye 10 with the Class 3.
Yeah.
And do you think that helped you, by the way, playing up competition-wise in the Hawkeye 10, being a 2A school?
Well, yeah. I mean, I think especially my sophomore year when we made state, we played teams like Lewis Central and Harlan and Denison. I mean, they're big schools. They've got Division I football players, and just getting used to that physicality. Definitely, when we came around to play Trainer hadn't been playing teams like that, and when I
think you went against Thomas Fidoni. I don't know who you played in Lewis Central, but offensive lineman for Iowa Hawkeyes, Logan Jones. But well, Max, it was great to see you, Maxwell. You're doing wonderful. Looks like you're in shape. It's like supposedly you're studying, I guess. What is your major?
Business.
Oh, jeez, business. Business. You need to get a real degree like me, physical education. That's a real degree.
Business is a real
Phys ed,
degree.
man.
Okay.
Phys
Okay.
ed.
There you go.
Maxwell,
Thanks,
good to see you, my friend.
Enjoy the game, Max.
Yep, thank you.
All right, there you go. Max DeVries with us. Our thanks to Max for coming up and visiting. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back after this.
Too busy at work to wait in a long line at Subway? Order online at order.subway.com. Simply register with your email and password and order away. You can also download the Subway app on your smartphone. Order up to 6 subs, salads, or pizza. Ready in 15 minutes once order is submitted. Also add chips, cookies, and drinks easily. And Subway's back to normal hours Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 11 p.m., Saturday, 8 a.m. to 11 p.m., and Sunday, 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. Order online at Subway in Red Oak, Clarinda, Shenandoah.
The leads in varsity girls play 35-10 for the Red Oak Tigers. Natalie Johnson has 5 points here in the first half. Ellison Johnson with 3, and Ella Johnson has 2 points in the first half. For the Clarinda Cardinals, Ellie Cole with 1 point, 1 of 2 from the foul line. Jersey Knight has 4 points, 4 of 4 from the foul line. Addison Wagner with 3. Carson Wellhazen has 12 and is 4 of 4 from the foul line. Maddie Cole, 13 points, 0 of 2 from the foul line. Clarinda leads 35-10. Matt. I don't know if I have your mic turned up there. I don't know why that is. Let's try that.
Hello, there I am. But yeah,
you changed headsets on me.
Didn't I? Okay, we had so many celebrities up here at halftime.
It was
got my headset all messed up.
It was a whirlwind of a halftime show.
But yeah, that press kind of was a difference maker there when Quinta put that on in the second quarter, outscoring Red Oak 17-2. In the second quarter, we'll see if Quinta stays with that press. They're up 25. They might keep the press on until they get to the running clock scenario. We'll see here.
All right, we're going to get back at it, and the Tigers will have the ball as we come back to action here.
Vern Olson says he's enjoying the streaming.
All right, good deal. Well, thanks for watching, Vern. Looking forward to getting Vern back and singing the national anthem. Shot from Natalie Johnson goes up. It's no good. Foul on the play.
Did you see that TV feature on Vern a couple weeks ago?
I did not see that.
It was pretty good.
Yeah, I didn't see that. Natalie Johnson at the line for the Tigers. She has 5 points, and this is her first opportunity from the line this evening. Shot from Johnson is in and out. No good.
Big wrestling match here this weekend, Aaron. KCSI is going to be all over that, right?
Yeah, Friday night. It's the state qualifying.
For girls wrestling, right?
Girls wrestling, you got it. Yeah, 18
teams.
18 teams,
wow.
about 180 wrestlers approximately.
Wow.
Wellhausen puts it up and in for 2.
Nice pass there, and the Cardinals go to a full court man press here.
Inbound pass to Jones, back to Ellison Johnson. She's going to take it left to right across the center stripe. Now at the center circle, over to the left wing she goes, picks up her dribble. Jones now top of the key. She works her way right. Natalie Johnson for 3. No good. Rebound pulled down by Maddie Cole. Picks up her dribble, gets it to Knight across the timeline on the left side to Wagner, then to Ellie Cole to the baseline. Ellie Cole puts it on the court, takes it into the lane, and gets all the attention from the Tigers. Here's a three-pointer from Knight. No good. Rebound Wellhausen from the high post. She puts it up. No good. Rebound Jones for Red Oak. She'll take it back across the center stripe. Keeley Jones and goes left to Siebenecker. Knight's there, steals it, comes away with it. Jersey Knight pushing up the court for the layup. It's in for 2. Jersey Knight.
Live ball turnovers, automatic 2 almost all the time.
Here comes the inbound pass from Ellison. We have a timeout on the court. We get a timeout?
No, 5-second call. Yeah, 5-second call.
I thought he called timeout. Yeah, 5 seconds. So turnover to the Cardinals. 39-11 is our score.
I'm not sure what the discussion is here, but it's going to be Clarinda Basketball.
So inbound pass comes from Maddie Cole. Still talking about it, Matt.
Something to do with the uniform issue or something. Someone had to tuck in their jersey, I think, or something.
In the corner, Maddie Cole for 3. It's good.
Nice shot. So she's got 4. I predicted 5 or 6 for her on the night.
Inbound pass to Keeley Jones. She's double teamed quickly. Tries to get it to Ellison Johnson, but it's stolen by the Cardinals. Shot goes up, no good. Rebound Ellison Johnson. She ties up with Wagner. Jump ball. And Cardinals keep it. 42-11. 6:28 to play in the third. And Knight will put it into play for Clarinda. To Wellhausen right in front of the bucket. No good. Rebound Ellison Johnson. She'll take it left to right across the center stripe. Works her way left. Hands it off to Ramirez. Mariel into the lane. Kicks it in the corner. Here's a 3. Up. No good. Rebound Ellison Johnson. No good. Try it again. Blocked by Wellhausen. Wellhausen grabs it. Gets it to Knight. And Knight will bring it right to left across the timeline to Cole on the right wing. Maddie Cole around the horn now to Wagner in the corner to Knight. She drives jumper from the baseline left and snaps the net with it. Jersey Knight. Tigers trying to get it into play here, and here's another, timeout. This time it is a timeout, but it was very near a 5-second call. We're going to take a break. We'll be back. Cardinals lead 44-11, 5:50 to play.
Welcome to TNT Ford, your local automotive resource in Red Oak, Iowa. Under new ownership, we're committed to providing an even better dealership experience. We have a massive inventory, including a great selection of new pickups. Explore our lot, where you'll find a variety of vehicles basking in the sunset light. Whether you're in the market for a rugged truck or a stylish sedan, we're here to help. Visit TNTFord.com to find your perfect vehicle today.
Carball.
people checking in.
West Coburg, not to be confused with downtown Coburg.
No.
But the West Coburg suburbs, the Carbaughs have checked in out there at their exotic zoo animal farm. I mean, they've got every animal known. I think they got giraffes out there. They got
zebras.
Yeah. They got all kinds of stuff.
Inbound pass is knocked out of play.
Ooh.
That sounded like it hurt.
Yeah. But, West Coburg.
Okay. Very good.
The Burbs.
Here comes the inbound pass to Siebenecker. Emily Siebenecker with the ball. Gets it to Ellison Johnson. She takes it across the center stripe. Down into the lane she goes. Running jumper off the glass.
Nice job by Ellison Johnson there. She just kind of powered through and got to the bucket. She'll get 2 shots.
Yeah, that foul's attributed to Wellhausen, and that's her first on the night. Ellison Johnson will go to the line, and Ellison has not been to the line tonight. Her first opportunity from the line. Shot is good.
Shot by Ellison.
Second of 2. Coach Nordine checking in earlier. Bowling. Fly, Eagles, fly.
Fly. He had a big day bowling. His bowlers are on fire. I'm telling you right now, especially the boys bowling team. They are making some noise.
Down to the corner it goes, knocked out of play by Siebenecker.
Nice hustle there by Emily Siebenecker.
And
be inbounds here in front of the Clarinda bench.
44-12 is our score. Inbound pass to Ellie Cole. Out to Maddie Cole, top of the key. She comes left, bound to the baseline again to Ellie Cole. Skips it all the way across to Jersey Knight. Maddie Cole for 3. It's good.
I think she reached her limit. She hit 6 yet.
That is, 5 3-pointers knocked loose. Foul on the play.
They're going to call that on Red. Red 3. They're going to call that on Clarinda.
It's Wagner. Addison Wagner. See, they call that on. That's her second. Tigers ball at the baseline. The inbound pass will come from Ellison Johnson to Jones. Keely Jones with the ball, quickly double teamed. Now to Ellison, and Ellison just puts it on the court, takes it right across the center stripe. Now to Jones. Ellison drives down to the base, into the lane, puts it up, but blocked by Wellhausen, and Wellhausen gets whistled. Too much contact there with the body. Yeah, fouls on Carson Wellhausen. That is her second personal foul. Ellison Johnson will go to the line. She's 1 of 2 from the line and has 4 points in the ball game this evening. Shot good from Ellison. She's now 2 of 3. Here is Ellison's second shot. It's good.
Clarinda on the verge of getting to that running clock situation here.
Shot, or down to the other end to Maddie Cole, top of the key. Wagner, right side, Maddie Cole. Wagner, top of the key, right side, Maddie Cole. Into the lane, dumps it off to Knight, right in front of the bucket. She puts it up, no good. There's Wellhausen with the board and the putback. Carson Wellhausen now has 16 points in the game. And Ellison Johnson takes it into the lane, puts it off the glass, no good. Rebound grabbed by Wagner. Wagner to Knight. Knight across the timeline, down to the right wing. Inside to Wellhausen. Dumps it right underneath to Ellie Cole, and then back out to Maddie Cole for 3. And it is in.
And that's her limit. Maddie gets no more than 6 threes a game against Red Oak. That's her limit.
52-14.
She's capped.
And inbound, and here we go. Tigers with the ball across the timeline. Ellison Johnson to Natalie Johnson in the baseline.
Good
left
shot there by Natalie.
No good. Ramirez gets it, puts it back up. No good. This time Wellhausen grabs the board.
I believe we're in a running clock situation now.
Down in the corner.
Math
Wagner
is not my specialty.
Wagner for 3. I saw you counting with your fingers and then taking your shoes off and counting down there a minute ago.
Yeah, my math skills are.
Over to the left side is Ellison Johnson. Bounce pass to Ramirez. Natalie Johnson with the ball to Ellison Johnson. Ellison to the top of the key.
Give me an offensive foul there.
Yeah. Ellison's whistled for the offensive foul. And it's 55-14. Inbound pass will come from Knight. So, all right.
Got a pretty good Clarinda crowd over there.
Yeah.
Got a lot of friends in Clarinda, don't we?
Absolutely. A bunch of good folks in Clarinda, Matt. A bunch of good folks in Clarinda. Right side, Wagner drives the baseline.
Maybe Red Oak basketball.
Substitutions taking
The
place.
run official looks very presidential. He's got the very silver hair, very presidential looking.
What is a presidential look?
You know, all those presidents get silver hair.
Hey, by the way, tomorrow morning at 9:05,
yeah,
I'm going to have the opportunity to visit with Senator Joni Arndt for a little while.
Really? That's cool.
Yeah.
Anyone else?
No. I had another one lined up, but they fell ill, so I'm not going to be able to do that. But, yeah, I mean, I have a bunch of people I'm going to get to visit with tomorrow morning.
So you're going to ask her, you know, I always want to know the important questions.
I know where you're
Still
going.
Here.
Yeah, this is Wagner. That's Miley Wagner, a freshman with the steal and 2 points.
So you're going to go Chiefs, Eagles. Which one are you going with?
She'll go Chiefs. Well, I'll ask her. But, yeah, I'm going to have the opportunity. So tune in tomorrow at 9:05. We're going to have Senator Joni Ernst. Tigers with the ball. Works her way around to the right side. Running jumper blocked.
Good drive there by Ellison.
Yeah, that was Elena Hess that blocked the shot. Substitutions taking place or have taken place here for the Cardinals. Minute 26, and it is a continuous clock situation now. Ramirez will put it into play for Red Oak. Trying to find, and she does. There's Ella Johnson. Puts it up. No good. Ritz Hansen, Sydney Hansen, that grabs the board. She'll bring it back across the timeline tonight. Down underneath it goes to Miley Wagner. Here's Hansen for 3. No good.
Good rebound by Ellison Johnson.
Yeah, great job by Ellison there.
Good scrap there by Ellison. Be Red Oak basketball.
55 seconds of counting in the third. Inbound pass to Ramirez, and Ramirez will bring it across the timeline. Down to Siebenecker, back to Ellison Johnson. Wagner taps it loose.
Stepped out of bounds there.
Yeah, goes out of play. Tigers ball. Midcourt far side, inbound pass from Ellison Johnson.
Probably the other key question to ask Senator Ernst tomorrow will be explain the debacle of Army getting beat in their game against Navy, upset by Navy. I think there needs to be an explanation of that.
Shot goes up, it's no good.
Army came in a heavy favorite.
Down underneath it goes
there needs to be some accountability to that in the Army ranks.
You don't think we need to talk about
I don't care
ICE? We don't need to talk about we don't need to talk about Sarah's Law. We don't need to talk about No. Okay. Army.
Oh, a shot.
Thursday night as the time expires. The 3. And Clarinda leads 60-14. We'll be back with the fourth and final right after.
Farming isn't just your livelihood, it's your life. No one understands that better than Farm Bureau Financial Services. We offer comprehensive coverage that protects your farm, machinery, livestock, and so much more. You'll get customized coverage on one policy with one premium and one deductible when you need it the most. Contact Farm Bureau agents Bruce Bryant or Jamie Sifford in Red Oak and learn more about smarter insurance for agriculture.
Farm Bureau Property and Casualty Insurance Company, Western Agricultural Insurance Company.
I got to run some.
Let us help insulate your home with Heartland Foam.
No matter what your insulation needs are, Heartland Foam Insulators is your go-to company. From removal to blow-in to foam, they are ready to go to work for you in any type of building, whether it be an existing house, new construction, a metal building, commercial building, or a unique project. Call Heartland Foam Insulators today at 712-623-4515 or heartlandfoam.com.
Hey, they're still going. They're going to go
till 7 o'clock, aren't they?
Yeah, or until the boys' game starts.
So 7's in 5 minutes. But I think they'll probably stay. Yeah, they'll probably stay open until the boys' game starts.
Be generous. It's free will donation, and it all goes to a good cause.
Yep.
Hansen for 3 off the left side. It's no good. Rebound pulled down by Jones, knocked loose, and then that is picked up by Gray. Kelby Gray takes it down to the baseline, has it knocked loose, and the Tigers will have the ball. Inbound pass will come from Natalie Johnson.
We have you have the big wrestling girls tournament here Friday.
Yeah.
Saturday I have a big girls youth basketball tournament to Wise. So we'll have we have a tennis tournament, youth tennis.
Oh yeah, this
USTA. We have 75 tennis players coming from all over the Midwest to
big tournament.
The
Matt.
Y. They're coming from Nebraska, Minnesota, Kansas, Colorado.
Down inside it goes. Hess. Shot is put up by Smith. All new players in here. Here's Gray for 3. No good. Rebound underneath Smith. Kaylee Smith. Out of Hess at the foul line.
Steal there by Emily
Siebenecker. She's going to take it across the center stride. Emily Siebenecker with the ball.
Pulls up, takes a 3.
Off the left side. It's no good. Rebound pulled down by Sydney Hansen.
You know, back in our day, on a fast break, you'd want to get to the bucket, but that's a common thing now.
Pull up for 3.
You pull up and you take a 3.
You know, I think so. Do you remember Loyola Marymount?
Oh, yeah.
There was one tournament, and they would pull up for 3 and not take, and it was just
it was revolutionary back then.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, no one said, what are they doing?
And they're pulling up for 3 and not taking the layup.
Right.
What are they doing? Yeah.
Yeah, it's just the game, as I call it, the game of basketball has become inverted. When it used to be everything was get as close to the basket you can and everything you want to do. Now you work your inside out. Now you work outside in. You want to look outside for your shot first, play outside. That three-point line is the battle line in basketball now. It's not the paint block area. It's that three-point line. It's the real battle line of basketball.
60-14 is our score. Tigers with the ball. Jones will bring it across the center stripe.
That would be the European impact.
And down to the baseline is Natalie Johnson, puts it up and draws the foul. We're going to have a quick legal ID. We'll be back in 7 seconds. Natalie Johnson at the line. That foul was attributed to Elena Hess. Natalie Johnson's first shot's good. No good.
And it's fundamentally changed the role of the big man in basketball. Back when we played, a big man just literally didn't have to be a dribbler or much of a shooter.
No.
Had to have a little shot touch around the rim. But nowadays, these big guys have to be able to shoot the ball outside if they want to play.
Mm-hmm.
You just don't see the Patrick Ewings, the Kimbo Matumbos, the Keem Olajuwons, and those guys that would just anchor down, or Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Yeah.
It's just not that way anymore.
Down to the baseline.
It's like that guy from Denver, Jokic.
Yeah.
I mean, he's 7 foot, but he plays like a 6'4" guard.
Double dribble, Tigers ball. Natalie Johnson will put it into play to Ellison Johnson. Ellison will take it across the timeline. For Red Oak, works her way around left and comes back to the top of the key, looks at the 3, picks up her dribble, finds Ramirez. Ramirez around the arc, picks up her dribble. Trying to find a Tiger, hands it off to Natalie Johnson now. She goes to the baseline, back to Ellison Johnson for 3. Off the right side to short off the front of the rim. Hansen touches it.
Good rip there by Ella Johnson.
Yeah, Ella picks
on
it
that
up.
rebound, but she's going to lose it on a tie-up possession to Clarinda, but good compete there for the ball.
Inbound pass comes to Gray. Kelby Gray across the timeline. Right side to Hansen. Back to Gray. Left side down to the baseline now. That is Hess to Gray. She dribbles down to the baseline, pulls up a little short jumper. No good. Rebound is actually on the floor. Fought for, still scrapping for it. Jump ball.
4:19 to go in the game. Clarinda will get the W here. Clarinda coming off that loss last night, as was Red Oak, so come off loss. So Red Oak girls will be right back at it. I think they play at Voca Thursday night.
Yeah.
Are we going to Voca?
We are.
Okay.
Yeah. I need to check with my
AHSTW.
my program director. Yeah.
Avoca. What's the H for? What's the H in Avoca?
Hancock.
Hancock. S. HSTW.
Shot from Ellison Johnson's shot is good. Oh my, we're really off track here, Matt.
I always wanted these schools that have these acronyms like MVAOCOU. Now ACGC-DC, I love that one.
DC's not in there, Matt.
That's a good one.
Yes.
Yeah, I go to ACDC.
That's just because you like ACDC.
That's a good one.
Here we go. Hansen with the ball on the right side for Clarinda. Now to Gray. Hansen at the top of the key. Looks right, goes right. That's Hess. No, that's Wagner. Shot Hansen from the top for 3. No good. Rebound Ellison Johnson. Ellison will take it left to right across the center stripe for Red Oak. Down to the right side.
Oh, good pick.
Nice job by Ellison. In the corner, Jones
nice
for
shot.
3. Keely Jones.
That was set up by that pick by Ella Johnson that gave Ellison dribbling room, and she kicked it out to her teammate, Keely Jones, who knocks it down.
Gray with the ball. Then Hanson, top of the key. Inside he goes, but through the hands of the Clarinda player. Tigers grab it. Jones with the ball to Siebenecker out front, and
good
she
save there.
Keeps it in play. Ellison with the ball now at the top of the key. Works her way right, looks at the three, goes to Siebenecker, back left. Emily works her way into the lane, spins, jumper, no good. It's going to be pulled down by Hanson.
I do not believe Clarinda's scored to this point yet with 3 minutes to go in the game. Of course, it's a running clock, so.
Gray with the ball travels.
Clarinda, Coach Lord has brought in everybody off the bench. This is the water cooler game.
Now
this is where I used to sit down by the water cooler. You knew if I got in the game, it was those players that hung around the water cooler in the bench.
That's how that was?
Water cooler players.
Here we
I would
go.
assist with drink cups. That was my job.
That's what you did down on the end down there?
Can I get it?
Coach Martinez?
Drink cups.
Sign that?
Davis, go down by the water cooler.
Tigers push it.
You're in charge of the water cooler tonight.
That's more.
Very important role, I was told.
Making
Back in the day when we had water coolers on the bench.
Uh-huh.
We didn't have water bottles. Did you have a water bottle when you played? Do you think this water bottle concept?
We did have water bottles.
We didn't have water
we
bottles.
We were modern and cutting edge.
There was no
modern and cutting edge. We did have water bottles. Over the left side, Moore. Down inside he goes and back, swinging it quickly around to Wagner. That's Miley Wagner.
Of course, we got our water out of a faucet, too, at halftime.
We did, too. Now, not at halftime, we didn't. Minute 41 and counting, 60-20. Inbound pass to Jones. Jones will take it across the center stripe for Red Oak. Down to the baseline, Keely Jones puts it up. It's partially blocked and then picked up by Comer. Comer
Stevie
to Wilmus.
Wilmus.
Comer. Inside it goes to Smith. Kaylee Smith puts it up. It's no good. Rebound Tigers. Natalie Johnson with the board. Now to Ellison Johnson. Ellison across the timeline to the top of the key. Then right down the side of the lane up off the glass. No good. Natalie Johnson with the jumper. No good. Rebound pulled down by Comer. Comer to Moore. Over to the left side, Wagner back to Moore. Right side it goes to Wilmus. Shots no good. Rebound Tigers. Jones, 45 seconds and counting. Clarinda with the lead. Tigers with the ball. Ellison Johnson to Natalie Johnson in the corner. Back to Ellison out on the right side. Into the lane we go. Over the left side. Swings it around the arc quickly to Torres. She drives in the lane and gets
shot,
two. Anna Torres.
I think Anna scored last night as
I
well.
believe she did, as a matter of fact. 60-22.
Anna is just so proud of her. She has been out on this team, and she's learning the game of basketball, and very proud of her. She has just been a very good contributor for this girls' team.
Down underneath it goes Natalie Johnson through the hands, picked up by Jones. Ellison Johnson for the long three. No good. That's going to do it. 60-22 is our final. We're going to take a break, and we will be back after these messages.
Red Oak wins.
Welcome back, and we are joined now head coach of the Red Oak Tigers, Tristan Johnson, with us. Coach Johnson, talk to me about your team's second night in a row now this week.
I thought tonight was much better, energy, effort-wise. That team's really, really good. They got a lot of shooters, and when they're on, when they're shooting well, they're very tough to beat. They got a tall girl down low that's very good at just kind of hanging around the rim and getting every rebound and put back, and she does a great job with that. But I thought our energy and effort was good, and I thought we played pretty well against her down low.
Well, I made a comment that you earned their respect by getting the press. They didn't press you first quarter, and I think you played well enough that they thought, well, we need to put a press on them. So I think they wanted to run the score up a little bit. So you earned the press tonight, Coach.
Yeah, I agree. I think some teams come in thinking, hey, we're going to take tonight and work on some things that we want to get better at, and they don't always come in with the game plan that we need to jump out ahead. Yeah. That first quarter, I thought we played well. We gave up a few easy putbacks, but once we started getting her a little more down low and boxing her out, and then Mar did a great job just working and staying in front of her and just not letting her get the ball.
I keep seeing some glimpses of some of the other girls like Ella Johnson and Anna Torres making some progression in the last 3 games. Ella has been more shooting the ball more. Anna's scored in the last couple games. Those are just little nuggets out there, but you didn't see that early in the year.
Yeah, I will say Ella is one. Dale would yell at her all practice at the early season about, hey, you got to turn and look, turn to shoot. She didn't really want to, but she's getting more comfortable with it, and Anna works really hard. She's quick. She's young, so she makes some mistakes offensively, but defensively she works as hard as anybody on the floor.
She didn't seem surprised when the ball went through the back, and she's like, yeah, I made it. You know, it's a sign. So we look at those things, but you get a little rest tonight, tomorrow, and you'll be right back at it in Avoca, and they come fast and furious this time of year.
Yeah, they do. This is the grind part of the season, but we're ready for it. We'll enjoy the practice tomorrow and get better at some things and hopefully come out strong against HSDW.
Well, we'll see you Thursday night. You need to go set up an autograph table for your son and get some NIL money going because he's the most popular kid in the gym.
I know.
We'll let you go.
I wish you could. Thank you.
Thanks, Coach. Head coach of the Red Oak Tigers, Tristan Johnson, with us there. Our thanks to Coach Johnson for visiting with us. Now let's look at some stats here from the girls' game, and it was Keely Jones with 3 points. Natalie Johnson had 6, 1 of 4 from the foul line. Anna Torres with 2. Ellison Johnson had 8 points, and Ellison was 2 for 5 of 6. 5 of 6 from the foul line. How about that for Ellison? Ella Johnson had 2 points on the night. For the Clarinda Cardinals, Ellie Cole finishes with 1 of 2 from the foul line. Jersey Knight had 11, 4 of 4 from the foul line. Addison Wagner with 6 points. Carson Wellhausen finishes with 16 and was 4 of 4 from the foul line. Maddie Cole, 22 points on the night, 0 of 2 from the foul line. And Miley Wagner with 2 points. Cardinals get the win. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back with boys action right after this.
Subscribe to the KCSI Radio YouTube channel today. Interviews, parades, events, contests, and more. Subscribe to KCSI Radio on YouTube and get notified every time something fun happens.
When you go home, you'll feel good about what you did, and you're doing it for the kids. If they don't have us, they don't have these games.
Too busy at work to wait in a long line at Subway? Order online at order.subway.com. Simply register with your email and password and order away. You can also download the Subway app on your smartphone. Order up to 6 subs, salads, or pizza. Ready in 15 minutes once order is submitted. Also add chips, cookies, and drinks easily. And Subway's back to normal hours, Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 11 p.m., Saturday, 8 a.m. to 11 p.m., and Sunday, 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. Order online at Subway in Red Oak, Clarinda, Shenandoah.
Just as your local State Farm agent teams combine good neighbor service with surprisingly great rates, you can combine your home and auto. And guess what you get? That's right, good neighbor service with surprisingly great rates. This is your local State Farm agent, Dave Carball, and we promise to deliver the service you deserve at the price you want. My State Farm team will help you mix and match things perfectly. Call us today at 712-623-5639 for your surprisingly great rates. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Welcome back to
TNT Ford, your local automotive resource in Red Oak, Iowa. Under new ownership, we're committed to providing an even better dealership experience. We have a massive inventory, including a great selection of new pickups. Explore our lot, where you'll find a variety of vehicles basking in the sunset light. Whether you're in the market for a rugged truck or a stylish sedan, we're here to help. Visit tntford.com to find your perfect vehicle today.
Long snapper
Yeah,
award.
for college football.
Who was that? What's that called?
Well, I mean, I can find it out real quick.
So anyway, I don't know if you knew this or not, but Sam, he'll be playing tonight. He's a starter for the Clarinda Cardinals.
Yeah.
But he is a long snapper
for
the Clarinda Cardinals. He's a specialist, so they have camps and they're ranked by Rubio and Coles.
Yeah.
And he is currently a 4.5 star rated long snapper.
It's a Patrick Manley Award.
Patrick Manley Award. He travels to camps all over. He's going to be a 5-star, anticipated to be a 5-star recruit upcoming.
I think he was just in Florida and Las Vegas.
Well,
so he's visited UNLV, South Dakota State, and Drake, and he was invited to visit Idaho State as a long snapper.
I'll double down on that and go one better. Grace's best friend in college is a long snapper currently at Northwest Missouri State, Will Berenson, and this will be his senior year coming up. Maybe they can just switch places. Mr. Klein can go down to Maryville and long snap for the Bearcats and replace my friend Will Berenson.
There you go.
Who got his college career off long snapping.
There you go. So there you go.
So does he shoot the basketball from that way? Does he do that as well? I bet you Sam can shoot the three by hiking the ball between his legs.
I don't know that that's necessarily the proper way to do that, but he.
There's no rule to say you can't shoot it that way.
No, I not. But he's a like approaching 5-star long snapper, and most likely he's being recruited by several colleges to have a college career as a long snapper.
Long snapping is the perfect position to play in football because you're almost like a quarterback. You can't get touched. You can't get hit. I mean, it's the perfect position.
Yeah. All right, Matt.
So and you don't have to really do all the, hard workouts and all that stuff.
Better yet, does Matt know what Eric or his dad did in college?
What his dad is Eric Klein
from Clarinda.
So from Clarinda, Trophy Bucks of Iowa and all.
Oh, okay, yeah. I know I've met him. Yes, nice man, nice guy.
Yeah, great family. So
he was Cy, wasn't he?
Was he Cy?
I think so.
Eric,
I was the original Cy.
Is that the truth, Eric?
Back when we had the big costume at Cy was made out of styrofoam and chicken wire. And I fell down one time. I was doing a football game, and I fell down, and you can't get up when you fall down in the mascot thing. So I was flailing my arms on the ground.
This sounds like Matt was the paper mache.
Yeah.
Paper mache.
Is that what it's called? Paper mache, what it's called? I don't know.
All right.
But
Matt, break this down for me.
Oh, we want to do basketball.
Yeah, let's talk basketball for a minute.
Well, we're going to talk a little bit here, about the Red Throat Tiger. Let me pull it up here. Information. According to Colonel, of course, these two teams have had some heated battles over the years, Aaron, and it's gone mostly according to Cardinal way in the last recent history here. But tonight, these two teams are going to match up, and of course, Red Oak coming off that loss last night to Sydney, but Cardinals come in 10-6 on the year. The Tigers are 5-11. These two teams matched up earlier in the year down in Clarinda. It was a really hard-fought, gritty game, and I think Clarinda won that by 4 or 5 points. But Sam Klein, he is our leading scorer for this Clarinda Cardinal team, and this is a team that averages 60 points per game. Red Oak comes in averaging 53 points per game. Clarinda gives up 51 points. Red Oak gives up 64 points, and I think that's going to be a point of emphasis tonight, Aaron. The Tigers are going to have to show more effort on that defensive end. They ran out of the gym, quite honestly, last night against Sydney. And you heard the pregame with some of the Road Tigers boys. The emphasis is getting back and making some stops tonight. The Cardinals shoot 40% from the field. Tigers 35%. Three-point line, Cardinals and Tigers shoot about the same, about 25, 26%. Free throw line, Clarinda shooting 58%, Red Oak 47%. Rebounds, Clarinda 33 per game, Red Oak 29. Steals per game, about even, 8 for each team. Turnovers, about even as well, 13 per game. Fouls, about even. So otherwise, pretty evenly statistically. But this is a Clarinda team that's won the last 5 matchups against Red Oak. The last Red Oak win was back in January 2022. So, big rival game late in the season now. So both teams are getting ready to go down in the playoffs. So good time, good opportunity for both teams to put together a good game tonight.
Yep. These games are more fun, in my opinion, Matt, when you have a Red Oak and a Clarinda, or Clarinda and Shenandoah, Red Oak and Shenandoah. Those games, to me, have a lot more fun and motivation to win, and they can be most enjoyable, certainly.
Right. And, of course, I always want to mention the head coach. I have to mention the head coach of Clarinda is Frank Seifert. His first year as head coach at Clarinda. Of course, Red Oak is coached by Ronnie DeVries, the father of Maxwell DeVries,
who we visited with just a little while ago. And doing quite well, apparently, Matt. Let's take a quick break, and we'll come back after these messages. Welcome back to Red Oak now. I got the maybe on the Psy. Maybe. Is that top secret information? Were you sworn to secrecy?
What's that?
You've been the paper mache Psy when you were the paper
No,
mache?
I mean, my fraternity was in charge of it, so we rotated around, so I had a game. And
okay. So, Matt.
Then we had a little Psy-mobile we drove around in, too.
Uh-huh.
Were you the official one, or was it just pretend?
Well, we actually painted it yellow and had the logo. It wasn't officially controlled back in the day. Now the school runs it. Back then, the fraternities were in charge of the mascot stuff. So it was a little looser run operation, if you know what I mean.
Uh-huh. Well, I understand. Starters for the
I mean, one of our guys almost got run over by that buffalo out in Colorado. Now, that would, I mean, that buffalo damn near took him out.
Here we go. Starters for the Clarinda Cardinals tonight will be Kyle Wagner, a senior, 5'11", Ryan Wagner, sophomore, 6 foot. Warner Schmidt is a junior, 6'2", Sam Klein, a junior, 6'2", and Cooper Baumgart. Cooper is a freshman, 6'3". For the Red Oak Tigers, Carson Roeder, sophomore, 5'9". You have Braden Sifford, a senior at 5'10". Brett Erickson is a senior, 5'8". Landon Gigstad, a senior, 6'4", and Reese Montgomery is sophomore, 6'5". Starters for both teams here this evening. I think this could be a good game, Matt.
Yeah, I do. I mean, if it's anything like we saw earlier in the year, where Red Oak really, I thought played one of their best games that we saw here. They were gritty. They got down in 12 or 13. They fought back, tied it up, and then Clarinda pulls away late at the end. But it's a long season. Teams ebb and flow, and these two squads have competed against each other since they're kids in elementary level, and so they know each other very well in terms of who's capable of what athletically. And Corinna we have seen always have had some height. This is a team that doesn't necessarily have the height. They lost the big kid, Tuzio, from last year, but really good athletic team, coached real well, solid in fundamentals.
Yeah.
They shoot the ball well. Red Oak's going to need I think Red Oak needs to not worry so much offensively as they need to be defensive focused tonight. Now that said, you just don't forsake offense, of course, but I just think Red Oak needs to make a commitment to defense tonight, and that starts with sprinting back, not just jogging back, but sprinting back on defense.
Both the players we had the opportunity to visit with, get back.
Yeah, Coach
Hustle
DeVries
back.
was all over that in pregame. He looked at the tape. Coach DeVries is looking at tape this morning, and but getting back and then finding your guy in transition, Aaron. I mean, Sydney did an incredible job. The Whitehead kid was great last night, but you got to find your where you need to be on that end of the court once you get down there. And then, of course, Red Oak's going to need a battle on the boards offensively and defensively as well.
Player introductions being made. Again, I anticipate a good game here. We're going to take one more quick break, and we'll be back after this.
We got intro music.
Welcome back to Red Oak. Thanks for joining us this evening. And we're Aaron West along with Matt Davis and Melanie West as well, running all of our production software. It's just about basketball time here. Looking forward to a good game. And I think maybe
What night is this? Tuesday night?
This is Tuesday night.
Good Lord, it seems like it should be Friday.
It's Tuesday, Matt. There's a lot of week and a lot of basketball left here this evening, or this week.
I stayed up to midnight watching that debacle out in the desert last night.
You shouldn't do that. You get grumpy when you go to bed at regular time, Matt.
I know. I should have just left that alone and went straight to bed last night. But anyway, I made a mistake. Here we are. Clarinda in their black uniforms. Red Oak in their white. Tip goes to Red Oak.
Tigers come away with it. Erickson goes left to Roeder. Carson Roeder comes about center circle.
Cardinals in man-to-man defense.
Montgomery with the ball, right side. Roeder for three. It's good.
Big shot there. Gets Red Oak out tonight's start. And I see 5 Red Oak kids running down the court like an all-out sprint.
And with the ball at the top of the key is Schmidt. Around to the right side, it goes to Kyle Wagner. Couple of Wagners.
A lot of energy coming from Red Oak bench. Love it.
Over to the left side, it goes now quickly to Harris. Kyle Wagner in the corner. Klein. Kyle Wagner, right side. There's Sam Klein. Hands it off to Ryan Wagner. Down in lane he goes. Bounce pass, baseline left. Shot goes up, no good. Rebound, bounces out of play.
Red Oak ball.
Red Oak's ball.
Nice job defensive there by Red Oak. My goodness gracious. Is this the same team we saw last night, Aaron?
No, it's right now it's
Holy
not.
cow, Coach DeVries is out on the court. I love this energy in the opening minute for the Tigers here.
And here we go. Roeder with the ball. Top of the key goes left to Erickson, now to Gigstad. It's Sifford who takes it to the hoop, puts it up. Rebound grabbed by Kyle Wagner. He pushes it across the timeline. Klein for three.
2.
Nope. Shot's no good. Rebound pulled down by Roeder. Roeder across the timeline to the top of the key.
Red Oak pulls it out here. Red Oak needs to run a little clock here. Red Oak's not a team that wants to run. They a little bit like this half-court set more, a little more patient with the ball than they have been in previous years.
Roeder with the ball, right side to Montgomery. Montgomery into the lane. There's Erickson for three. No good. Rebound, Klein.
Good box out there by the Cardinals on that rebound.
Klein pushes it across the timeline. In the corner, it goes to Wagner. From the foul line, that's Schmidt with the jumper. No good. Rebound, Montgomery.
Tigers with one-and-done defensive rebounding so far.
Roeder takes it across the center stripe. Hits Montgomery high post. Little jumper, no good. Gets his own board. Tries it again. It's good.
Good job there by Reese. It's following his shot. Tigers come out strong.
Red Oak leads 5-0. Klein in the corner. Double team. Steps through it.
Tigers really selling out on defense here, Aaron.
Schmidt to Wagner.
Good pass there, though.
Klein. Nice ball movement.
And they're going to be an and one opportunity. Little back cut there by Klein, and he's going to have a chance for an and one.
Sam Klein with the bucket. And he'll go to the line. Who was the foul on?
Foul is going to go on number 4 for Red Oak.
No, how about Landon Gigstad?
Going to give it to Gigstad. My bad. Yep. 4 is the.
Yeah. Klein gets the shot.
5-3 Cardinals here with a little man-to-man full court press here. They make their first made bucket.
Inbound pass to Montgomery. Montgomery with the ball. Out of Roeder. Roeder's going to take it quickly across the timeline, into the lane, kicks it to the corner to Gigstad, who
take a big Landon.
Drives into the lane, no good. Rebound pulled down by Schmidt. Schmidt left to right across the timeline. Wagner to Wagner, Kyle in the corner.
Gigstad with a full-out sprint, got down there to cover that three-point shot.
In the corner, Kyle Wagner with the ball. Bounce pass underneath the Klein. Triple team. Klein now to Wagner. Baseline left. Jumper's no good. Rebound Sifford. Sifford right to left across the center stripe. Takes it to the hoop. We're going to have a foul.
Good take by Siff there.
Wagner, that's Ryan Wagner with the ball.
Holy cow, what some defense we have seen the first 3 minutes there from the Tigers. Whew. Holy cow, that's defense.
5:14 to play in the first.
Getting after it on the defensive end.
You like that intensity.
You know, it's hard to maintain that for a 32 game, but if you can play defense like that in spurts throughout the game, that'll be a huge difference.
Shot from Sifford is good.
I have always said the number one thing in all sports, Aaron, is getting, whether it's professionally, college, or high school, is getting your players to play hard and engaged. That's a secret sauce to it. Some teams can do it more consistently than others.
Second shot from Sifford is no good. Klein with the board.
But hard compete, especially on the defensive end. That's a difference maker.
Kyle Wagner to Schmidt, over to the right side to Ryan Wagner. Bounce pass to Klein in the blocks. Wagner for 3. It's good. That's
Ryan
got the
friendly
Wagner.
Bounce there. Tigers are all over that, but nice bounce on that backside rim. Goes for the Cardinals.
Ryan Wagner. It's tied up at 6 apiece here with 4:49 to play in the first. Sifford down to the baseline, pulls up. It's Erickson. Erickson to Roeder. Roeder works his way around to the left wing. Still with the dribble. Into the left elbow. Bounce pass underneath to Montgomery. Little jumper, no good. Rebound Kyle Wagner. He takes it back quickly. Left to right across the timeline. To Klein in the corner.
Cardinals are very right side heavy on their offense.
Schmidt to Kyle Wagner. Out to Ryan Wagner for 3. It's no good. Rebound Montgomery.
Good job there. Tigers are really scrambling defensively.
Tied up a 6-piece. Sifford across the timeline, down the corner to Gigstad.
Cardinals still in man-to-man here. 4 minutes to go here in the first quarter.
Roeder drives to the baseline, picks up a dribble, finds Montgomery. Erickson now to Sifford on the left wing. Deep 3. No good. Rebound pulled down by Harris.
Good clear out there by Harris.
Klein to the blocks. Kyle Wagner with the jumper from the right side. It's good for 2.
Tigers made him earn a jump shot there. Stopped the drive to the bucket. Forced Clarinda to take a shot, but nice shot by the Clarinda player there.
Yeah, and Clarinda takes the lead for the first time this evening now with 3.5 minutes to play in the first. 8-6.
Think a little bit of that. We talked about opening game energy, Aaron.
Yes.
And you can tell a little bit, need a little bit of breath here the Tigers do. They gave it max effort that first 4 minutes of the game, but they got to keep it up.
You got to settle into the pace again. Here's Sifford, fakes it, bounce pass to Montgomery, puts it up, no good. Rebound Harris.
Good pass. I think recently they take another step to the hoop there.
Klein looks at the 3, hits Wagner, Ryan Wagner to Kyle Wagner, top of the key, baseline right. Schmidt for 3. It's good.
Good ball rotation there. Cardinals have met the match and raised the stakes here now. 10-6 lead. Good ball movement there by the Cardinals. Found the open shooter and he knocks it down.
Over the left side to Montgomery. Sifford takes it to the hoop, puts it off the glass, no good. Wagner keeps it in the play.
Nice save.
Job by Wagner. Schmidt to Harris underneath Klein, puts it up, no good. Rebound Montgomery.
Looks like Tigers got away with a foul there.
Roeder's going to take it right to left across the center stripe. Top of the key, Roeder with the ball, finds Sifford. Erickson Sifford behind the arc, looks at the three.
Sifford and Wagner matched up defensively.
Roeder now top of the key. Gigstad for three.
Yeah,
Landon
nice shot by Landon. Landon played well last night. Big shot there by him to stop that mini run from the Cardinals.
Kyle Wagner with the ball. Out to Schmidt, top of the key. Ryan Wagner in to Harris over the left side. Kyle Wagner for three. No good. Rebound on the backside. Klein and
Good scrap by
Roeder.
Roeder.
We're going to have a jump ball.
One thing on this, Tigers are, I think if there's one criticism I have on their defense, they overhelp sometimes too much defensively, Aaron, and that leaves that backside wide open there. So there's a fine line between helping your teammate, supporting down low, versus giving up position on spore when you're creating opening spots. And we've seen time and time again a teammate can ball reverse well against the Tiger defense, get a lot of backside shots.
All right, we're going to have timeout on the court. A minute 49 to play in the first, 11-9. Clarinda with the lead. We're going to take a break and be right back.
Farming isn't just your livelihood, it's your life. No one understands that better than Farm Bureau Financial Services. We offer comprehensive coverage that protects your farm, machinery, livestock, and so much more. You'll get customized coverage on one policy with one premium and one deductible when you need it the most. Contact Farm Bureau agents Bruce Bryant or Jamie Sifford in Red Oak and learn more about smarter insurance for agriculture.
Farm Bureau Property and Casualty Insurance Company, Western Agricultural Insurance Company.
Welcome back.
Earlier today
Wow,
at
man.
Red Oak Lanes, the Red Oak Tigers bowlers were keep on rolling there, and they keep on rolling there.
Keep
and
on
they
rolling.
defeat Shenandoah, the boys do in the matchup.
Had a historical moment for one of the Red Oak Tigers as well.
Weston Gettler with his 10,000th pin. I don't think I get 100 pins when I go to a 9 friends. I have to have the bumper rails.
I'm sure I probably don't either. Inbound pass.
Is
comes
that
to
with
Schmidt.
the bumpers or without the bumper rails?
That's without.
Oh.
Schmidt, right elbow, over the left side to Kyle Wagner, into the lane, top of the key to Schmidt. Here's Ryan Wagner for three. No good. Rebound, Roeder.
Tigers keeping the dribble drive out of the paint so far, Aaron, and that's a key. Make your opponent make jump shots to beat you.
Fisher with the ball to
careful.
Erickson. Gigstad around the arc, picks up his dribble, finds Erickson. Brett Erickson with the ball. Now to Gigstad, top of the key. Fisher looks at it.
Fisher's got to hunt some of the shots tonight. They're going to need a couple threes from Fisher tonight.
And it goes to Montgomery, takes it to the hoop. It's good. Count the bucket.
And one opportunity for Montgomery, this scintillating sophomore.
Fouls on Cooper Baumgart. And it's going to send Reese Montgomery to the line, his first opportunity from the line.
Reese is so talented as a sophomore, Aaron. He's leading, or one of the leading scorers in the Hawkeye 10 and rebounding. And the other thing that we have commented throughout the season is his maturity in his game. You know, it's just hard playing, not a lot of motion, just keeps on playing. And that's a big thing for a young person to learn.
Gets the end one. Tigers regain the lead now, 12-11, with a minute 7 to play in the first. Wagner to Schmidt in the corner, goes to Ryan Wagner. Now to Schmidt out on the right side. Around to Baumgart. I'm sorry, that's Phillips. Three-pointer from Wagner's no good. Roeder with the board. Outlet past the other end, and boy, nice hustle by Wagner.
Out of bounds, though.
That's just hustle. Kyle Wagner.
Yeah, he absolutely sprinted down there, broke up that pass. Roeder is trying to get Fisher on a fast break there. This is night and day difference from last night, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely different team.
Who are these guys?
Roop into the game. Ryan Wagner takes a seat. Tigers with the ball at the baseline. 50 seconds to play in the first. Inbound pass will come from Sifford out to Fisher. Now to Roeder. Left wing, he takes the three.
Goes.
It's good. Carson Roeder.
Carson Roeder, his second three on the night.
And it's 15-11. Red Oak with the lead. Right side, Kyle Wagner. Now down to Phillips.
Coach DeVries very animated, really cheering on his team.
Roop takes it inside. Schmidt takes the three from the top. It's no good. Gets his own board. Schmidt now to Kyle Wagner from the foul line. Good.
Nice shot there. Just a little easy jump shot from Wagner. Stops that little run by the Tigers.
18 seconds, and it's 15-13.
Tigers see if they go for one here.
Red Oak leads.
They should go for one, but
Erickson
they're
for three. Good.
Brett.
Brett Erickson.
Brett, Mark, whoever it is, it's an Erickson. Stolen by Roeder.
Roeder, 2 seconds, and
takes it in.
He gets it off. That's it. What a first quarter.
Wow.
18-13. Red Oak with the lead at the end of the first. We're going to take a break, catch our breath, and we'll be back for the second after this.
with Heartland Foam.
No matter what your insulation needs are, Heartland Foam Insulators is your go-to company. From removal to blow-in to foam, they are ready to go to work for you in any type of building, whether it be an existing house, new construction, a metal building, commercial building, or a unique project. Call Heartland Foam Insulators today at 712-623-4515 or heartlandfoam.com.
Here we go, second quarter.
Coach DeVries, as animated as I've seen him all year, Aaron, pushing his team in the huddle, encouraging and just motivation. Coach DeVries is going to need a towel. Get him some water. Get that man some towel and the water, Aaron.
Here we go, inbound pass to Fisher into the backcourt.
Can the Tigers stack 2 quarters together now?
Sifford with the ball, left wing. Now to Roeder.
Man-to-man here by the Cardinals.
Roeder comes left, hands it off to Sifford. All this taking place behind the arc to the right elbow. Right side, Fisher. Now to Gigstead, top of the key. Stripped loose. Klein strips it loose, picks it up, and finds Kyle Wagner. Wagner across the center stripe. Out to Schmidt. Down in the corner it goes to Baumgart. Swing it around quickly. Here's Wagner in the corner. Baumgart underneath. Klein.
Good pass. Good movement.
With the left hand, too, from Klein.
Nice spin by Klein there, Aaron.
18-15 is our score. Roeder spins his way into the lane off of the Cardinals. Tigers will keep it.
Stay with the Tigers here. Coach DeVries calling the play out from the baseline here. Tigers will take it inbounds.
Sifford will put it in play out to Roeder, top of the key. Second quarter, just over 7 minutes to play in the second. Montgomery spins into the lane off the glass. Ooh. It's no good. Rebound picked up by Kyle Wagner. He takes it across the timeline.
Good ball movement there, though, by the Tigers.
Baumgart to Klein for 3 in the corner. It's good.
Clutch shot. Klein with 8 points already for Clarinda. Aaron.
Tied up at 18.
He didn't shoot that between the legs. He shot that normally.
Yes, he did.
Didn't hike that one.
No. And it went in. Here's Gigstad. Foul line over the right side. Fisher.
Get in there.
In and out. No good. Rebound by Sam Klein. Outlet pass goes to Schmidt.
Good help there defensively by Sifford.
It's going to go out of play.
It's going to stay with Clarinda. But
Clarinda will keep it.
So Clarinda answering that momentum. We talked about half in the quarter, 18-13. Clarinda with the first 5 points here in the second quarter. Red Oak needs to maintain. Even though you give up some runs, you got to maintain that intensity, Aaron.
Inbound pass comes from Schmidt to Wagner in the backcourt. Kyle Wagner with the ball.
Maintain the commitment to your defensive hustle.
Klein to Baumgart underneath.
There's a turnover.
Yeah, tries to dump it off, and it's just a little too hot. Goes out of play. Tigers ball.
That's what you do. You keep after it defensively and keep pounding that rock, Aaron. Pound it, Aaron.
Keep pounding it.
Pound that rock. Eventually, you hope that rock breaks.
Here's Sifford with the ball. Round to the right wing. Braden Sifford now tapped. Baumgart.
Cross-court pass. Good job there by the Cardinals.
Baumgart dumps it underneath, but it's stolen by Sifford.
Stolen back.
And Klein steals it back and puts it in for 2.
Boy, Klein's playing a heck of a game, Aaron.
Yes, he is. 5:53 to play in the half. 20-18. Shot is blocked out of play, and the Tigers, actually, Clarinda will have the ball.
Yeah, nice spin. They're going to have a timeout here. Coach Freeze, a timeout. Clarinda with a 7-0 run to begin the second quarter.
We're going to take that break with them. Clarinda leads 20-18. 5:49 to play in the second. We'll be back after this.
When you go home, you'll feel good about what you did, and you're doing it for the kids. If they don't have us, they don't have these games.
5:49 to play in the half. 20-18. Clarinda with the lead. Clarinda with the ball.
Going on a 7-0 run here to start second quarter, led by Sam Klein with 10 points so far in the game.
Wagner to Schmidt. Right side in the corner. Goes to Klein.
Good hands.
Tap by Roeder. Klein touches it, and then Sifford comes away with it. Sifford to Erickson. Back to Sifford. He looks at the three. Over the left side to Roeder. Roeder chases it down in a corner. Now to Sifford. 5:28 to play in the half.
Sifford pulls it out now here, trying to set something up offensively.
Sifford takes it to the hoop, dumps it off to Montgomery, spins that little jump hook by Montgomery.
Nice little two-man game there. Tigers need that hoop.
In the corner to Klein, left side. Skips it all the way across to the backside to Roop. Now to Schmidt. Inside he goes, Baumgart foul line.
Got to cover Klein. See too much help there.
For three, no good. Rebound, Baumgart stripped loose. It bounces out of play. Tigers ball.
See, Tigers helped a little bit too much there. You got to stay on Klein. No need to help. Don't leave your man. Don't leave Klein open on the three.
Inbound pass from Roeder. 4:52 to play in the half. Tied up at 20, Matt. Tied up at 20.
So far, a really good game, Aaron.
Roeder out on the left wing takes the deep three. No good. Not there. Rebound. Klein. We're going to
get here. They're going to say here it's going to be a foul on Clarinda. Coach Seifert's not happy about that call. Seifert, excuse me.
Yeah, he didn't like the call. That foul was attributed to Roop.
That's only the first foul in this quarter on either team.
Roop gets up a little sore there, maybe.
Yeah, it's kind of hopping off there a little bit. Caden Roop.
Here we go. Inbound pass will come from the baseline. Sifford will put it into play. Now to Roeder. Montgomery on the right wing. Montgomery to Sifford in the corner. 4.5 minutes to play in the half. Out to Roeder. Roeder takes the three from the left side. It's good. Carson Roeder. That's his third three of the night.
Yeah, timely three there. Tigers have answered that surge by the Cardinals now. Regain the lead.
Right side to Klein. Ryan Wagner inside to Schmidt. He puts it up.
Good hands.
Montgomery grabs it. Comes away with it. Roeder now out on the left side. Looks at the three in the corner. It goes to Gigstad. Gigstad into the lane. Stripped loose.
Good job there by Erickson.
Yeah, Erickson just kind of bats it out to Sifford.
Give it to him.
Gigstad in the corner. Drives the baseline. Hits Erickson. Now to Sifford. 3:53 to play in the half. 23-20. Red Oak leads. Roeder for three. Not there. Rebound. Montgomery puts it back up and in for two.
Nice rebound by the scintillating sophomore.
Kyle Wagner with the ball for Clarinda. Picks up his dribble. Goes right to Ryan Wagner. They swing it around Schmidt to Klein in the corner. He drives the baseline. Underneath, nice little reverse layup. Sam Klein picks up a couple more.
The Red Oak crowd needs to get into the game because the Red Oak players and student bodies into it. The Red Oak fans need to get into the game here.
Shot from Sifford, no good. Bounces loose. Sifford picks it up. Takes it down to the blocks and puts it up. Draws the foul on Schmidt. Warner Schmidt is going to be whistled for the foul. That's his first. 25-22. Red Oak leads with 3:10 to play in the half. And Sifford will go to the line. Two-shot opportunity here for Braden.
Yeah, only the second foul this quarter on either team here. It's almost like a free throw. It's like someone's slowing the game down. It's like it's gotten quiet.
Sifford hits the first.
Gigstad out. Fouts comes in now off the bench for the Tigers. And for the Cardinals.
Phillips comes into the game, and Baumgart takes a seat. It looks like Harris comes into the ball game as well.
Cooper Baumgart is listed as a freshman.
Second shot. Good. Sifford gets them both.
Tigers back out to 5-point lead, Aaron, so they're on a little run now.
Over left side, Schmidt with the ball. Klein in the corner, left side. Back to Schmidt on the wing.
Tigers flying all over defensively.
Harris underneath to Coop, down underneath. Harris puts up the off-balance shot. There's Sam Klein with the
Sam Klein. Sam Klein's a steady presence for the Cardinals right now.
Absolutely. 27-24. Red Oak leads, 2:44 to play in the half. Sifford with the ball out on the right side. Now to Montgomery, top of the key, right side Roeder.
So this is those 2 minutes before half where Coach DeVries has said it's so important for the Tigers. You got to play through the tape, Aaron. got to play through the tape. That means play to the end of the quarter.
Sifford has it, not Klein. Nice job by Sam Klein. Gets it to Phillips. Wagner out to Schmidt, who drives in and loses the handle. Tigers come away with it.
Carson Roeder, leading one of the leaders in the conference in steals, gets his hand in there. He's going to shoot a three.
It's good.
Carson Roeder, dare I say, you need to call the fire department, Aaron. He's on fire.
Carson Roeder's letting her rip. In the corner to Klein. Schmidt over the left side to Wagner. Nice ball movement there. We're going to have a foul on the play.
Sifford. I think that's Braden's only first foul.
Yeah.
So Coach DeVries talks about it. You mentioned the last 3 minutes of the half and the first 3-4 minutes of the second half. Those have been the Tigers' Achilles heel this year.
Thanks to all of our folks watching down in Clarinda, Matt.
We got a lot of Clarinda folks.
For
fine
watching.
Folks down there in Clarinda.
Getting a nice compliment on the camera work.
On the camera work?
What
about the audio?
What about the camera work?
What about the play-by-play and the color analysis?
Baumgart. Hey, what's that, Mel?
Maybe I should just mute you guys and just do the camera.
Minute 45 to play in the half, 30-24. Red Oak with the lead. Spinning into lane is Roeder. Tries to get it to Fisher, but chased down at the sideline by Erickson.
Second time Erickson's chased down a loose ball for the Tigers.
Roeder with the ball. Minute and a half to play. Over the left side, Erickson, baseline left. Fisher for three. It's good.
From the corner pocket, Ace Fisher.
Kyle Wagner with the ball. Hits Klein. Klein around the arc. And he finds Harris in the corner. Wagner. Underneath it goes to Baumgart.
Block by Fisher. Going to call foul.
Foul. Fisher gets whistled.
It'll be 2 shots.
That'll be his first.
In the act of shooting.
And that will send Noah Harris to the line, and this will be his first opportunity from the line for the Cardinals.
So Klein with 14 of Clarinda's 24 points.
Klein's having a great game. Shot's good from Harris. Substitutions taking place here for both teams. 1:06 to play in the half, 33-25, Red Oak with the lead. Both teams have led throughout the first half, and it has been a first half of play. It's been fun.
Kyle Wagner down here getting some treatment. Looks like he cut his finger a little bit, getting some bandages there.
Second shot's no good. Tigers rebound. Sifford will bring it across the timeline, top of the key. Into the
offensive push-off. And that's 2 now. So just like that, Braden has picked up 2 fouls.
Got to be careful.
And he's too important to be losing on court time, so that'll probably be it for him for the rest of his half as Erickson comes in and Sifford will go to the bench. In for Clarinda comes Kane Wellhausen. If the Rosh correct, a freshman into the game now. Out comes Harris.
A lot of substitutions here. Okay.
Coach Seifert going deep on his bench here.
Roop with the ball finds Ryan Wagner to Roop out on the right side.
Good to see Roop back in there. That's shaking off that ankle injury.
Wellhausen to Klein. Top of the key, Klein with the ball. Now to Ryan Wagner. Back to Klein.
Can't leave Klein.
In the corner. Wellhausen, it's good.
It's good. Big shot by that young man from the corner.
Kane
brought rain. That brought some rain, Aaron.
Down to the other end. Roeder finds Montgomery in the corner. 30 seconds. Montgomery spins his way in the lane back to Roeder. He's open for 3. In and out, no good. Rebound pulled down by Ryan Wagner. Back across the timeline. Klein in the corner to Wellhausen. Now to Roop.
16 seconds to go here.
Now Roop to Baumgart in the corner. Wagner underneath the Klein. There's Baumgart, takes it to the hoop, and it's in for 2.
8 seconds to go here. Red Oak's got 7 seconds to go.
Cooper Baumgart, Erickson with the ball, finds Montgomery. 3 seconds, he gets it off, and it's good for 2.
Bucket there by Red Oak, giving some momentum at halftime, Aaron.
That's going to do it for the first half. 35-30 at half. Red Oak with the lead. Whew. We'll take a break and be back after this.
Great half of basketball.
Just as your local State Farm agent teams combine good neighbor service with surprisingly great rates, you can combine your home and auto. And guess what you get? That's right, good neighbor service with surprisingly great rates. This is your local State Farm agent, Dave Carball, and we promise to deliver the service you deserve at the price you want. My State Farm team will help you mix and match things perfectly. Call us today at 712-623-5639 for your surprisingly great rates. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
The camera, that'd probably be good.
Or are you going to have them do it up front? All right. Did you have fun in that game?
I did.
Okay. All right. Mute that, Mel, if you would there. Cardinals.
We're putting the enemy on the radio tonight.
Listen to this.
Yeah.
Listen to this, Matt. AD, head basketball, varsity basketball coach, assistant principal.
A little bit.
Father of young children.
Right. Most important one right
Jake
there.
Lord.
Yeah.
Jake Lord with us. And we have Jersey night as well. Matt?
So Jake, last night you were telling me pregame a tough one in ACGC up there, I guess, and then come back tonight. Tell me about your team responding tonight and getting the W.
Yeah, the girls answered. Last night was a roller coaster of a game, one that we kind of let slip away from us a little bit. We felt like, so we challenged the girls to respond, and they came out tonight and did that. So we took care of the ball tonight, and that was our big thing.
I teased Coach Johnson at Red Oak a little bit that I think he earned your press tonight. So I don't know if you had any inclusion of wanting to press, but I thought Red Oak kind of played a little tough there that first quarter, and he went to press, and of course that's a difference maker. You guys are just great in your press defense.
For sure. The pace of the game was a little slow. We wanted to challenge ourselves a little bit, so we came out at halftime and threw a press at them, and the girls responded really well. We were, all over the place, getting touches on balls and turning those into turnovers, which kind of helped us extend our lead. So,
and Coach, we see you a couple times each year, and you go on. Tell me how your season's gone, and what are some keys for your team going down the stretch to really get where you want to be.
Yeah, season it has been what it is. Definitely up and down for us. We had a lot of expectations coming into the year, and we've had to learn through some struggles. But ultimately, really feel like we're getting stronger as a team at the right time. So last night, even in a loss, we did a lot of really good things. There was a really good basketball team, and it felt like we came out tonight and we were clean. We took the shots we needed to, and the girls are totally bought in, and I can't credit them enough for the way they've persisted through that.
Well, I don't know if Maddie Cole makes 3-pointers, but every time she puts I predicted 6 3-pointers, and I think she had 6. I capped her at that. I said she couldn't get any more when she got to 6, but you've got a good mix of outside shooters. You've got some inside threats of Wellhouse, and then you've got senior leadership like this person here. Tell me about this person standing next to you.
Jersey's awesome. She's been a 4-year starter. I guess I don't remember freshman year. I wasn't here, but she knows our team better than anyone. So on a night like tonight, when Maddie was hot, Jersey's going to find her, and that's the type of person that Jersey is. More so than just as an athlete, she's selfless. She'll do whatever it takes to see this team have success. She wants her senior year to end on a good note. So we really rely on her and we lean on her, and she leads us, and she leads us so well. We wouldn't have anyone else. So.
Well, Jersey, again, talking here with Jersey Knight, Clarinda Cardinal Senior. Jersey, I get to see you play a couple times here. It seems to me like your job is really more of a facilitator. You're not really necessarily looking to score, but you're kind of a facilitator, the glue of this team. Is that kind of how you see your role mostly?
Yeah, definitely. I know that I can rely on my teammates to shoot the ball. I don't have to necessarily do that. Obviously, when I'm open, I'm going to take those shots, but I try and get other people open and get other people going to give them some confidence.
Yeah, because it's that's you're kind of like the person that really gets your team in the offense and defense and the leader out there. And your senior year, you play what sports? Your softball, your track. What's your favorite sport of all those?
All of them.
You better say basketball. Your coach.
She doesn't have to lie. I know where basketball falls.
Yeah, no, I'm more of like an in-season type of girl. Like whatever's in season, that's what my full attention is to.
I love that answer. Right, that's a great answer,
Thank
Jersey.
you.
Well, what are you gonna? Have you committed to college? I think, haven't you?
I have not yet.
So you have probably different choices of schools and sports too, right?
Yes, I do. It's made it a little difficult, but I'm kind of just trusting the process, not trying to stress about it. My journey is a little bit different than everyone else's is.
Well, my partner here, I don't go to volleyball, but my partner says you have the most wicked serve
It is
in volleyball.
awesome. Am I right?
You're spot on.
The best jump serve that you will see, bar none.
So where do you get these hops from? That can't be from your father. I don't think your father can jump over anything. Do you get your hops from your mother? I don't know.
I'll give credit to the weight room for that.
There you go.
I've been in the weight room since when I was a baby. I would go up there all the time, and I feel like that's definitely where I got my jumps from.
We've been harping on getting weight training all
hit
year
the room,
for
hit the
that.
weight room.
Very good.
Yes.
So what outside of sports, what are some of your interests?
I'm really interested in psychology and the mind. I've always been really big on helping people. You probably know
Yes,
that.
Jersey is as is Coach Lord, very instrumental in our can play baseball and basketball leagues, and we just cannot thank you. Didn't mean to interrupt you there, but
No, you're good.
you mentioned that's we're so appreciative of that. But go ahead.
Yes, yeah. So I'm really big on helping people. I've always kind of worn my heart on my sleeve, so it's super important to me to go into something that I can still facilitate those priorities that I have, and hopefully something that I can enjoy.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we are just very proud of you. Though you guys are on the enemy side, we're very proud of you guys. You guys have a great season. Best of luck to you guys.
Yes,
down
you
the
too.
stretch, we'll be cheering for you. Unless you're playing Red Oak, we'll try to be neutral. but good job, guys. Thank you so much
Thank
for
you,
coming
guys.
out. Time
Thank
with us.
you.
Us over. Yep.
Thanks
See you
for
guys.
coming up. Head coach Jake Lord and Jersey Knight with us.
See ya.
Thanks, guys. Thank you so
guys.
much. Appreciate it. All right, and we're going to take a quick break, and we will be back right after these messages.
Resource in Red Oak, Iowa. Under new ownership, we're committed to providing an even better dealership experience. We have a massive inventory, including a great selection of new pickups. Explore our lot, where you'll find a variety of vehicles basking in the sunset light. Whether you're in the market for a rugged truck or a stylish sedan, we're here to help. Visit tntford.com to find your perfect vehicle today.
Back to Red Oak. Let's take a look at some stats from the first half. And Carson Roeder in the first half, 12 points, all of those from three-pointers. Mason Fisher has 3 in the first half. Braden Sifford, 3 points, 3 of 4 from the foul line. Brett Erickson with 3 points on the night. And it looks like Landon Gigstad with 3. Reese Montgomery finishes with 14 points and or has 14 and a half and is 1 of 1 from the foul line. For the Clarinda Cardinals, Kyle Wagner, 4 points. Ryan Wagner has 3. Warner Schmidt with 3. Sam Klein, 14 points in the first half and 1 of 1 from the foul line. Big half for Sam. Cooper Baumgart with 2 points and Noah Harris with 1 of 2 from the foul line. Kane Wellhausen has 3. We do want to say thanks to our sponsors. Make note of our sponsors both online and on our stream. And also thanks to our sponsors online. Our scoreboard sponsor tonight, Goranson Seed. Heartland Foam Insulators for all they do for the country sunshine listening area. Shore Motor Company, Clarinda Regional Health Center, and Allensworth Heating and Cooling. Thanks to those fine sponsors for being great community partners and being in our community. So,
Coach tonight saying she certainly need to get her affidavit from him. So clarification there from Coach tonight on his daughter, Jersey.
Yeah.
Heard from Vern Olson saying energy, and that's a motivation energy. The first 3 minutes.
This is a big
moment for the Road Tigers. They're going to be in this game.
This has been the Tigers' Achilles heel. This first opening coming out of the second half, it can really. This will tell the tale here for the Tigers.
Exactly. Can they fight through this first 3 to 4 minutes and make this a ball game into the fourth quarter?
Over the right side, Klein in the corner. He skips it across to Ryan Wagner. Klein, right side, back to Schmidt. Kyle Wagner with the ball to Ryan Wagner in the corner. Klein with the ball, top of the key, goes left. Kyle Wagner with the jumper.
Rebound.
There's Ryan Wagner, bounced around, and Roeder ultimately comes away with it for Red Oak.
I think Sifford tapped it loose, though, so Tigers hold down on that first defensive possession.
Yeah, it's Sifford with the ball. Now finds Erickson back to Sifford. Down underneath to...
Cardinals going to double team on Montgomery there.
Erickson with the ball. Behind the arc to Roeder. Sifford out on the right side. Works into the lane.
Good
kicks
kick.
to Gigstad for 3. It's no good. Rebound Kyle Wagner.
Got to follow the shot.
Kyle pushes it quickly across the timeline to the top of the key. Goes right to Klein. Kicking the ball. Can't do that.
So Tigers really trying to battle through these first 3 or 4 minutes of this second half, Aaron.
Inbound pass will come from Kyle Wagner to Ryan. Nope, to Klein. Klein out on the right side. Top of the key, Schmidt over to the left side to Kyle Wagner. Klein in the lane. Top of the key,
Too much help.
Schmidt for three. No good. Rebound by Harris. Back up. No good.
Tigers got to box out.
Klein gets the board and goes up. No good. Rebound Roeder this time.
Little guy gets the rebound, Aaron.
And across the timeline, Erickson for three. No good. Rebound Klein. Klein to
Tigers
Wagner.
lost.
Underneath to Ryan Wagner. There's Schmidt from the right elbow. It's good.
Did a little short mid-range jumper there by, was that Wagner, you said?
That was Schmidt.
Schmidt with the shot.
Tigers with the ball, 35-32. Red Oak with the lead now.
Like what I've seen defensively from the Tigers, but Tigers need to get a hoop. Maybe a foul there.
Gigstad goes up. It's blocked.
Should be 2 shots.
Yeah, it's going to be 2 shots. Black 12. That would be Noah Harris. That's his first. He's going to send Landon Gigstad to the line. Landon has 3 points, and this is his first opportunity from the line here this evening.
We'll see if the Tigers can slow down Klein this half and make the Cardinals go to someone else.
Shots no good from Landon. Coming into the ball game is Baumgart taking a seat. Pierce.
Stay on the line, Landon. Follow through. Too many kids, when they shoot their free throw, they don't follow through with the form and the legs. Stay on the line. Hold your form after your shot.
Gigstad.
That's better.
It's good. Second one's good from Gigstad.
Tigers on the board here in the second half.
36-32. Red Oak with the lead over Clarinda. Varsity boys play. Kyle Wagner to Ryan Wagner. Top key to Schmidt. Over to Kyle Wagner. Baseline left. Picks up his dribble. Finds Schmidt. Ryan Wagner. Bounce pass underneath. Baumgart for 2.
Yeah, nice inside look there. The Baumgart Tigers are focusing on Klein, and Baumgart got single coverage. Gets the bucket.
Sifford out on the right side. Showing some patience here. 5:39 to play in the third.
Tigers trying to get set up here, balance out their offense now. Running motion here.
There's Gigstad. High post.
10 seconds on the shot clock. Sifford's going to take it here.
Sifford knocked loose by Klein. 5 seconds. Roeder with the ball. 3 seconds underneath to Montgomery. He gets the shot off. It's no good. That bounces out of play. Cardinals ball.
Gigstad in there battling for a rebound there, but had a good look there to buzzer on that shot clock, but good hold there by the Cardinals. Cardinals here can tie it up now at the bucket.
Ryan Wagner will take it across the timeline. Kyle Wagner now. Down to the baseline to Klein. Back to Kyle Wagner. Schmidt. Ryan Wagner in the corner. Underneath Baumgart, knocked out of play.
Man, Landon Gigstad's playing a whale of a game tonight, Aaron. He's all over the place.
He certainly is.
I saw him at the Y this morning. He's working out the Y this morning. So what are you doing? Rest. Well, he knew what he's doing.
Inbound pass from Kyle Wagner at the baseline.
Wide open 3.
Yeah, Schmidt open for 3. It's no good. Ryan Wagner with the board. Goes up. Jumper, no good. Kyle Wagner
Tigers
with the
got
board.
to get that.
And Kyle Wagner with the bucket.
Tigers getting beat on a defensive glass. Cardinals just pounding that offensive glass.
Gigstad with the ball on the right side. Erickson out of Montgomery. Reese Montgomery. Erickson looks at the 3. Back to Montgomery. Into the lane. Out to Roeder. Baseline left. Gigstad. Spins his way into the lane. Puts up the jumper. Draws the foul.
I like the fact that Landon's looking for his shot. Aaron.
Fouls on Klein. That's his first. Yeah, you like it that he's hunting the shot.
Yeah, and he's looking for his shot down low. That's he's hit a couple threes, but he's also making low post moves and
Gigstad, he's 1 of 2 from the line. This one's short off the front of the rim.
And again, stay through that free throw motion here. Landon shoots a high ball on his shots, and you got to hold your form on that.
Here's the second. It's no good. Rebound, Kyle Wagner. He'll take it across the timeline quickly.
Got a time here, something.
It's a clock
situation.
issue.
Clock is not started, or the shot clock hasn't started. We've seen a lot of clock issues, haven't we?
This year seems as though we have, yeah. Into the game, Fisher. Out of the game, Roeder. Cardinals will have the ball. I think we're set. Tied up at 36, Matt. 4:25 to play in the third.
Tigers in a 1-2-2 zone here, Aaron.
Kyle
Wagner
Wagner.
pack it in a little bit and try to see if the Cardinals have to beat him from the outside. And there's a shot.
Klein for 3. It's no good. Rebound Montgomery. So Sifford will bring it across the timeline, down on the left wing, then to the top of the key, into the corner, Fisher. Sifford, deep three. Yeah, Braden Sifford.
Braden with a 3 ball. We got a time. The net is up, so they got to fix the net. Big 3 there by Sifford. He's got 6 points on the night.
4 minutes on the clock. 39-36 is the score. Red Oak with the lead. Both teams have led throughout the evening. Kyle Wagner works left to Schmidt. Back to Kyle Wagner, right side Klein. Down to Ryan Wagner in the corner. Baumgart.
Good cut.
To Kyle Wagner for 2. Nice ball movement there by the Cardinals.
Absolutely nice cut there by Wagner on that.
Kyle Wagner.
Got a good feed from his teammate.
Sifford comes around to the right wing. Takes it into the lane. Left side. It's in for 2.
Ooh, that's a blow-by right there.
Braden Sifford. 41-38. Down to the baseline, Ryan Wagner to Kyle Wagner. Klein at the top of the key, goes right to Schmidt.
Good ball movement here by the Cardinals.
Klein to the high post, kicks it to Ryan Wagner for 3. It's no good. Rebound Montgomery.
Reese does a good job with the rebounds as well, and he keeps the ball high. He gets it high and keeps it high.
Sifford takes it to the blocks off the glass. It's no good. Montgomery bats it around. And
going to be a foul, I think, on Montgomery.
I think he's went over the back.
Yep. That's Reese's first foul. First team foul for Red Oak here. 3:03 to go in the third.
Yeah.
So far, the first 5 minutes, Red Oak has withstood it here in the second half, Aaron. Much better job by the Tigers tonight.
Yeah, this has been a...
So you just take the game in chunks here. So you got 3 minutes to get to the quarter here, and I think Red Oak just trying to keep this game in chunks here and finish through the tape strong here in the third quarter and gets us a 4-quarter game.
Baumgart in the corner. Schmidt out to Wellhausen.
Good ball movement. Good spacing here by the Cardinals, Aaron. They're really spreading the ball, using the full length of the court, making the Tigers shift side to side defensively.
Baumgart to Schmidt out on the right side. Baumgart, top of the key, looks at it, drives into the lane, kicks it in the corner. Well, that's Wellhausen.
He hits another one. That's his second one.
From the corner.
Boy, he's excited.
Kane Wellhausen.
He is excited. Tied up.
Sifford with the ball out on the left side. 2:20 to play in the third. Sifford to Gigstad. Gigstad to the left elbow. Out to Sifford.
A little nervous there.
You okay, man?
I'm all right.
Okay.
That's whimpering.
10 seconds on the shot clock here. Sifford, the long three, that's not going to go.
It's no good. It bounces out of play.
They're going to give the ball. They're calling Red Oak ball there.
Yeah.
Coach Sifford is not happy about that, but it will stay with Red Oak ball here. Be a new shot clock, too, 35 seconds. Erickson in now. Out comes Sifford. So the Tigers will be without Sifford here for this possession. Without their point guard. He's going to get some rest here. So who will run the show for the Tigers at the point?
Roeder will put it into play to Erickson.
Roeder will be the guy.
Minute 57 to play in the third. Roeder goes to the baseline. Underneath, kicks it to Gigstad. Now to
Good
Erickson.
ball movement.
Topsky Fisher for 3. It's no good. Rebound, Schmidt. Actually picked up by Kane. Wellhausen to Klein out on the right wing. Klein, Wellhausen, Schmidt, left side Kyle Wagner.
Tigers can't over-rotate on the zone.
There's Klein, nice move to the bucket. Sam Klein and doesn't fall.
I think Clarinda wanted to call on that, Aaron, didn't get it.
Tigers come away with it. Roeder with the ball. Minute 24 to play in the third. To Erickson over the left side to Fisher. Now to Roeder for 3. It's no good.
And we got a foul push on Red Oak.
Yeah. That's going to be on Montgomery.
That's his second.
Reese Montgomery.
Sifford will come back into the game now for Tigers. Out will come Gigstad.
Roop comes into the game for Clarinda. Kyle Wagner will take a seat.
So
Schmidt will put it into play.
1:16 to go here in the quarter.
Schmidt right to left across the timeline. Down to the baseline to Wellhausen. Knocked out of play. Cardinals keep it. Roop will put it into play. Minute 10 to play in the third. Tied up at 41, Matt. Tied up at 41.
Cardinals have strapped here. They were down 5 starting quarter, and they got a chance to take the lead right here.
Baumgart to Schmidt. Knock loose. Schmidt picks it up near the center circle. Now to Roop. Into the lane. Roop, nice move to the bucket.
Oh, sweet move.
For 2. Caden Roop. Woof.
Man, tiptoeing around players there. Nice bucket there. Cardinals take the lead.
Sifford out on the right side. Spins in the lane. Montgomery for 3 off the right wing. It's no good. Rebound, Wellhausen. Pressure from Fisher. Gets it to Roop. Roop to Klein. Top of the key. Klein into the lane. Back to Wellhausen for 3. It's no good. Rebound, Roeder. 30 seconds to play in the third. Clarinda 43, Red Oak 41. Roeder with the ball. 25 seconds on the clock.
The Tigers can take it down. I think Coach Freeze wants one shot here to end the quarter. Tigers need to space the floor a little bit here.
Hands it off to Erickson. Erickson to Sifford. 12 seconds on the clock. Sifford with the ball.
See if Sifford can get by him here.
Takes it to the hoop off the glass. It's good for 2. Braden Sifford.
5 seconds here. Cardinals have a chance.
3 seconds. Schmidt gets the shot off.
Could go. It does. I told you. Allah, Arizona. I saw him release that, so that could go, and it sure did.
Yeah, bucket was good. 46-43. Clarinda with the lead. We'll take a break and come back with the fourth after this. Red Oak fourth quarter upcoming, and it's anybody's ball game at this point. 46-43, Clarinda leads, but there have been a number of lead changes throughout the entire ball game.
Big shot there at the buzzer. Half-court shot by Schmidt. So Cardinals up 3 here. Start this fourth quarter. They erase that 5-point lead by Red Oak in that third quarter. But all in all, it's a pretty good third quarter from based on what we see in previous third quarters by Tigers.
Absolutely. Sifford with the ball. Spins his way into the lane, kicks it to Gigstad, who's open for 3 in the corner.
Nope,
it's not
short.
there. Rebound, Roeder. Roeder spins his way around, gets loose. He gets it to Montgomery underneath. Little jump hook from Montgomery.
What a right-hand hook. We've seen Reese go to that. That's his shot, his go-to move. Tigers needed that to hang around here. Tigers wanted just trying to hang around and take this game down if they can.
Over on the left side, Baumgart, tapped by Montgomery, goes out of play. Montgomery keeps it in play, picked up by Klein. Over to Roop, it's out of play.
And one guy's pointing this way. This guy down here close doesn't know. I think he's going to give it.
They're going to talk about it.
The Red Oak ball.
Red Oak's ball. After a little discussion on the court, Red Oak's ball. 1-point ball game, 46-45. Clarinda with the lead.
Red Oak needs to get down here and help take the ball in.
Roeder. Carson Roeder. Sifford with the ball on the left side for Red Oak.
Little two-man game here, Sifford and Montgomery.
Yeah.
Klein shading over, and they're going to have a push on Clarinda here. On Wagner.
That'll be on Wagner. Kyle Wagner gets whistled. Yeah, that's his first of the evening.
First team foul on Red Oak. Oh my, Aaron, oh my Lord.
Are you kidding me?
Look at that.
Are you kidding me?
Well, we'll stay with the game here. Gigstad with a shot.
Jump shot from the high post, no good. Rebound pulled down by Baumgart. Matt, look at this.
We just got a pan of cinnamon rolls.
Pan of cinnamon rolls down here.
Thank you, cinnamon roll people.
Absolutely. Here's Wagner with the ball over the right side to Roop. Here's the jumper from Baumgart, no good. Rebound Sifford. Sifford's going to take it back across the center stripe. High post into the lane, kicks it to the corner. Erickson for 3.
No.
Nope. Rebound Montgomery. Reese Montgomery in the blocks, out to Roeder on the left side. Montgomery for three. It's
Tigers a
not
little
there.
short on their shots there and a little fatigue maybe here.
Schmidt to Baumgart
Good
on the
pass.
left side. A nice move, a strong move to the bucket by Baumgart.
When you get tired in the fourth quarter, you got to use your legs more in your jump shot, Aaron. You got to be conscious to get your legs involved in your jump shots because you're more tired.
Out to Sifford.
Dix has been short on a couple. Reese was short on that three.
Sifford takes it down to the blocks and puts it off the glass. It's
Gonna
no
have a foul.
Foul on the play. Be a two-shot. 48-45. Clarinda leads. 5:56 to play, and that foul is attributed to Schmidt. It's going to send Braden Sifford to the line.
Aaron, we've got a pan of
a complete pan,
and I don't have a fork, but I'm eating.
Are
these.
you going into the cinnamon roll?
If
Matt?
You hear some munching, people, it's because
Matt
I'm going to eat
is
some.
Shot from Sifford's no good.
I'm going to go away from analysis here, so you're on your own.
Matt is diving in. They brought a pan of cinnamon rolls from the fundraiser tonight for the after prom. Great thing, and they brought a pan of cinnamon rolls up too. A second shot from Sifford is good. He missed the
Timeout,
first.
Red Oak.
We're going to take that break with them. 48-46. Clarinda leads. 5:56 to play in the ball game. We'll be back after this.
Subscribe to the KCSI Radio YouTube channel today. Interviews, parades, events, contests, and more. Subscribe to KCSI Radio on YouTube and get notified every time something fun happens.
How's the cinnamon roll, Matt?
Oh, my. Oh, my.
You wolfed that cinnamon roll down in a minute.
Let me tell you something. This just accelerated the Red Oak concession stand and at the prom to number one.
Number one
on the high school food list this year. It surpasses the East Mills walking taco.
Baumgart with the ball, top the key to Schmidt, over to the left side, Klein. He drives the baseline, kicks it across all the way across to Kyle Wagner. Baumgart for three. It's no good. Klein tries to keep it in play. He does. What effort. What effort.
Absolutely.
Kyle Wagner with the jumper. It's good for two.
And that led to a 2-point. That's a big play. Mark that down in your book, Aaron, because that ball's going out of bounds. Be Red Oak ball, but Klein's effort saved it, and it winds up with 2 points. So it's a 4-point lead now for the Cardinals.
Baseline right. Montgomery with the ball. Now to Sifford. And, yeah, like Matt said, Cardinals lead by 4, 50-46. Just over 5 minutes to play in the ball game. Roeder for three off the left wing is good.
Carson Roeder.
He has 15 points.
Desperately needed three by Red Oak. They're down one now.
Yeah, all of them from Roeder.
Sam Klein has not scored yet this half. You got to think the Cardinals will be looking for him at some point here.
Over to the right side, Baumgart. Schmidt, Baumgart, right side, underneath it goes to
backside right here, Klein.
Klein for the mid-range two, it's good.
And it's too much. Tigers were not aware of that backside defensively. Again, too much over-rotation.
Down the corner goes Montgomery for three. No good. Hits the apparatus.
Good look there by Reese, but just a little off there. But Tigers need to stay at it here. Keep playing max effort defense. Keep playing hard.
Something you always preach, Matt. Play hard.
Play hard. All the way to another shot by Klein.
Klein for three. It's good.
And he just got the sense that he was getting open. He's too wide open there. Red Oak needs to locate defensively.
Carson.
Get the sense here. Red Oak is on the verge here. This Clarinda putting a run on him right here. Tigers need a hooper.
Out blocked by Klein. Sam Klein coming alive here in the fourth quarter. Outlet pass to Baumgart.
Nice take.
Shots up, no good. Rebound, batted around Montgomery. Montgomery to Roeder. Roeder back across the timeline. 55-49. Clarinda leads in the corner. Erickson for three. Good.
Timeout, Red Oak.
55-52, 3:47 to play. We're going to take that timeout with them, and we'll be back after this. Our sponsors, when you have the opportunity, online sponsors, Goranson Seed, our scoreboard, Heartland Foam Insulators, Shore Motor Company, Clarinda Regional Health Center, and Allensworth Heating and Cooling, our streaming sponsors. Thanks to those fine folks and all of the sponsors that you hear on the radio here. When you have the opportunity, go in, do some business with them, and say thank you for being sponsor of high school sports. 3:47 to play in the ballgame, 55-52. This has been whoever wins the ballgame. It's been a fun ballgame.
Yeah, it has. And Red Oak is chopped in lead here. Clarinda has been able to get going here offensively. Tigers need to crank it down defensively here. Locate on defense. They're in this zone defense, and Cardinals doing a good job of ball rotation here. Travel
call. Tigers ball.
Hard for me to believe this young man, Klein. He looks so athletic that he's the type of kid I could think he could play linebacker. He probably does play linebacker in a football team, but in college, I think this is a kid who could play linebacker too.
Yeah, stout-looking kid. Long snapper. He's a long snapper, Matt.
Too much athletic talent to be a long snapper.
Sifford out on the right side, down to the baseline. Roeder with the ball. Behind the arc. Erickson now. 14 seconds on the shot clock. Fisher. Sifford, 10 seconds on the shot clock.
Sifford's going to create here.
Into the
good
lane.
Kick.
Fisher for three. It's no good, and there's a foul. He'll go to the line for 3 shots. Foul's on Sam Klein. That's his second. And it's going to send Mason Fisher to the line for 3 foul shots.
Mason with the pink shoe and the lime green shoe.
So you're seeing that, Matt. It's a thing.
So do you buy 2 pairs of shoes?
I don't know if you buy 2 or you pick
That's the way
color.
they come now.
I don't know. First one for Fisher.
I mean, we had 2 choices, either an Adidas shoe or a Nike shoe, and there was one style each. And they had high tops.
Yeah.
It went up to about above your ankle.
Did you pull your socks way up?
Yes.
And you had probably little short. The second one.
Yes.
Good.
We did the opposite of what they do now. We had short shorts and high socks. Now they have no socks and long shorts.
The shorts have come back. Remember, like the Jordan era with the Jordan started with the baggies and then just kind of continued progressively more and more and more. Here's Fisher. He's hit 3
big
of 3.
shots by Mason Fisher.
Knocks them all down.
Yeah, you betcha. Tie ball game, Aaron. Timeout.
Tied up at 55. We're going to take a break and we'll be back after this. What a ball game. Tied up at 55 apiece.
Big shots by Mason Fisher. They're knocking down 3 free throws.
Just over 3 minutes to play in the ball game. Tied up at 55. Clarinda with the ball. Wagner to Schmidt. In the corner goes to Baumgart. Now to Schmidt. Right side Klein. In the corner to Kyle Wagner. Underneath. That's Harris.
Out of bounds.
Stepped on the baseline.
Red Oak bench student section in the game here.
Inbound pass to Sifford. Roders takes it across the center stripe. Goes left to Montgomery. 2:40 to play in the ball game.
Wagner on Sifford.
Sifford into the lane. Underneath, and he gets it to Gigstad. Gigstad puts it up.
Gonna be a foul on.
Ripped down by Harris.
I
think it's on Montgomery.
Yeah, that'll be his third.
No, it's on Gigstad.
Gigstad.
That's his second.
So no shooting foul. That's only the second team foul on Red Oak. Clarinda with 3 team fouls. 2:29 to go here. Tie game.
Harris will put it into play for Clarinda to Wagner. Kyle Wagner. Baumgart in the corner.
Stolen away by Montgomery.
Montgomery steals the ball, and then it's stolen back by Wagner. Gets it to Baumgart to the hoop. No good. Rebound. We're going to have a travel call.
It will be Clarinda Basketball.
Yeah. Just good effort, though.
Yeah. Both teams really just going at it here.
Inbound pass will come from Kyle Wagner. What do we have here?
Something on Clarinda.
I think that was like jockeying for position there. Fouls on Schmidt.
I'm not sure, a box out there.
Yeah.
Or Klein, I think they called on. No, you're right, Schmidt. I'm sorry.
And like I said, I think kind of trying to get position and got whistled for a foul. Roeder at the center circle, picks up his dribble.
Tigers a little casual out here with this basketball, Aaron.
Erickson for three from the top. No good. Rebound Klein. Now to Harris across the timeline. Harris with the ball. Klein. Right side to Schmidt in the corner. Kyle Wagner with the ball. Back to Schmidt on the wing.
Good pass over here to Klein.
Klein drives the baseline, picks up his dribble.
Good help
hits
by
Schmidt,
Erickson.
top the key over to the right side to Wagner. Schmidt from the foul line hits Wagner now for three on the right side. No good. Schmidt with the board and the putback.
Nice play by Schmidt in there, hanging with the rebound. Trina takes the lead.
57-55, a minute and a half to play in the ball game. In the corner, Fisher for three. It's no good. Rebound Schmidt.
Boy, that looked like a good shot. A good release. Just didn't go. Stolen by Sifford.
Sifford steals the ball underneath. We're going to have a foul on the play. It's going to be on Wagner. Kyle Wagner. Nice effort by Sifford. Wagner whistle for the foul. That's his second. And Sifford, shooting foul. He'll go to the line for two.
And more importantly, Aaron, that's the fifth team foul on Clarinda.
So they're all
two shots, and anything from here on out, any foul on Clarinda will be free throws for Red Oak.
And Braden Sifford at the line. This shot's up. It's good from Sifford.
Used the whole rim on that one, didn't he, Mel?
They used everything on that one. 57-56. Clarinda leads by one. A minute 16. Sifford can tie it up with this one if he converts it.
And he uses the whole rim there. They all count.
Gets them both. Tied up at 57. Wagner to Schmidt. Over to the right side, Baumgart.
Good
Wagner
cut.
inside. Dumps it off to Harris.
Oh.
Harris draws the foul. He'll go to the line for two.
Nice job there by Clarinda.
Fouls on Gigstad. That's three on Gigstad. And Harris will go to the line. Noah Harris, he's one of two from the line this evening.
So 1:03 to go here. Harris on the line. First shot is good.
Gets it. Knocks it down. Clarinda leads by one. 58-57. A minute three to play.
Clarinda may want a timeout here if he makes this.
Harris, good. Gets them both. Nice.
Timeout.
59-57, a minute three to play. And here's what we're going to do. Let me tell you what's happened here. I think it's a 30. No, it's going to be a full timeout. We're going to keep it here. In junior varsity play, that's a 30-second timeout. Junior varsity play, Clarinda won. And junior varsity boys play, 65-23. Varsity girls plays Clarinda over Red Oak, 60-22.
So let's set the situation here, Aaron. 1:03 to go on the clock. Red Oak down two. They have possession of the ball. They'll have to inbound the ball. My guess is Clarinda may come with a full court press here. We'll see. But I think from Red Oak here, you're not going to want to be in a rush, but you want to get a good shot here. Once the clock gets under 35 seconds in the game, it could become a free throw shooting contest. So scoring before 35 seconds is a huge thing here. Because the team it has a lead at the 35-second mark can hold the ball, and they're going to get free throws the rest of the way out.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. Tigers will have the ball. Full court press coming from the Cardinals. Inbound pass comes from Erickson to Roeder. Roeder with the ball. Now Sifford.
Tigers need to get it across the timeline here.
Clearing it out for Sifford. He gets it across the center stripe. Round to the right side. 52 seconds. Sifford into the lane. Picks up his dribble. Out to Erickson in the corner to Gigstad. 45 seconds on the clock.
So the Tigers are going to take this down. They're going to go under 35 seconds here.
Clarinda with the lead by two. Sifford takes it to the hoop.
Two shots.
We're going to have a foul on Harris.
So 36 seconds on the game clock. Siffer be a line for 2 shots.
He could tie it.
Tigers down 2, so depending on what Siffer does here, it will depend on what the Tigers will do.
Siffer could tie if he converts both. Good.
Nice shot by Siffer there.
First one's good.
59-58. Next one here. So if he makes this, Tigers will let this play out. If he doesn't, the Tigers will be in a scramble mode. They're going to have to foul.
Second shot's good. He gets them both.
So timeout here, Tigers. We keeping it here?
We're keeping it here.
So tied up, 36 seconds. Technically, Clarinda can't run it all the way down, 1.86, but you're not going to wait that long on the shot clock here. So I think if you're Red Oak, you play good, solid defense. You want to really crash the boards. Clarinda's going to really crash the boards. Red Oak needs to crash the boards on second chance opportunities. I think you want to get beat here. If you get beat, Aaron, you want to get beat on a jump shot. You don't want to get beat on something by the bucket. So great game.
What a game.
Tigers have really brought it tonight. The Tigers are bad enough, but this is a team that has kind of owned them the last 2 or 3 years, and very proud of Coach DeVries and the Tigers tonight. And Coach, this Clarinda Cardinal team, they're good for a reason. They just bring it. And this is what you have to do. You have to match Clarinda's level of intensity of play.
I love it when these two teams get together and play a great game like this.
So if you're Clarinda, I think they're going to look something for Klein down low here. They've been getting a lot of hoops to the bucket. I think they want to try to get something going towards the bucket here, create a foul situation or something at it. But the Cardinals will crash the boards here. So both teams have timeouts left. So here we go.
There we go, Matt. Just under 37 seconds on the clock, tied up at 59. Clarinda has the ball.
Looks like Red Oak's going to show zone here, Aaron, as Clarinda will inbound it and go the length of the court here.
Schmidt will put it into play to Wagner, Kyle Wagner.
Cardinals really stretching the court. They got 2 guys in each far corner, really spreading this floor here on this set.
Wagner with the ball near the center stripe. 25 seconds. Wagner with the ball. Works his way around to the right side. 19 seconds. Klein with the ball. Still tied at 59. 15 seconds. Klein with the ball. Shot clock's at 10.
Timeout.
10 seconds on the clock. 9 seconds on the shot clock, and we're tied up at 59. Timeout on the court. Whew.
So Clarinda will have to inbound. They'll inbound from the side, Aaron. And Coach Seifert has got him right where he'd like it. They're going to pretty much get the last shot of the game here. And when you're tied, you have that you have that privilege because, you're not going to lose the game if you miss the shot, but you have all the opportunity to win the game here. So Red Oak's going to have to button down, play good defense. I think Red Oak, you just got to prevent the drive. You get beat by a jump shot, but you don't want to give up a drive or second chance rebound opportunities here. So defend the paint, box out, and if they knock down a shot, you tip your hat and say, great job. If not, you look overtime.
Here we go.
Cardinals are going to go with Baumgart, Klein, Kyle Wagner, Warner Schmidt.
Yep.
And who's the other one out there?
Harris.
Yeah,
Noah Harris. Tigers back on the court. Comes down to this, Matt. Inbound pass will come baseline.
Baseline, okay.
Yeah, Kyle Wagner will put it into play from the baseline. 10 seconds on the clock. 9 seconds on the shot clock.
Going to come hard screen this side. Good roll.
Inbound
corner
pass. Baumgart for 3. It's short, not there. Strip loose.
Oh, they're going to call foul.
Foul on the play. It's a foul on the play. 6.5 seconds on the clock.
Foul was on a Red Oak player. I think it was a foul, Aaron, but that's only the 3rd team foul.
It's on Siffer.
So Clarinda will get the possession.
Yes.
And another shot opportunity here.
Yeah, 6.5 seconds on the clock.
Red Oak has a foul to give, Aaron, if they want to foul here, but you can't foul an act of shooting.
Inbound pass is going to come from to Harris. He spins.
Travel. Timeout here by Red Oak. Clarinda fans are not happy about that call.
Travel.
Seifert's out. He's upset about that call.
Yeah, he doesn't like the call. And
so Red Oak has 4 seconds, but the ball will be on the Far baseline. They'll have to go to the length of the floor here, Aaron.
Yep. Length of the court.
Red Oak's out of timeouts. Clarinda has 1 timeout left. What you don't want to do is, Red Oak, you don't want to make a silly turnover on your end of the court here. It's Red Oak's now. It's flipped. Red Oak, worst case scenario here, shouldn't give up a basket that has a chance at, but you don't want to, give up that turnover here on your side.
If Red Oak, if there's a foul committed, it's 2 shots.
Correct. It's with the foul committed.
Yeah,
here's what I think Red Oak Coach DeVries is going to dial up. I think you're going to have someone other than Sifford inbound, or you're going to have Sifford inbound. If you have Sifford inbound, he's going to hopefully get the ball inbound and be a quick toss back to him, and you use that speed to get down the court. Or you bring Braden on a wide loop and try to get him the ball as he's running up the court and get him going. I think that's your best option here for Sifford to get the length of the court and try to get to the bucket here. But you can't turn it over here. Clarinda's going to press a little bit here. Montgomery will inbounds it. So keep your eye on Sifford here, Aaron.
Tied up at 59. There's 4.5 seconds on the clock. Tigers must go the length of the court.
Someone's going to come up with the ball for Red Oak.
Inbound pass is going to come from Montgomery.
They're going to try to get to Sifford.
Yeah,
there's
Sifford with the ball. 3 seconds. Sifford across the timeline. Takes the deep 3.
Oh, off the rim.
Overtime. Going to overtime. Oh, my.
OT and Red Oak. What a game.
What a game, Matt. What a game. Let's take a quick break. We'll be back with overtime right after this. Okay, at center circle, Baumgart for the Cardinals, Retta and Reese Montgomery for the Tigers. 4 minutes on the clock. It's overtime. Tied up at 59.
And my guess is the foul situation stays the same here. So there's 5 team fouls on Clarinda, 3 on Red Oak.
Tapped. Tigers come away with it. Roeder, round to the right wing. Carson Roeder with the ball. Sifford. Erickson, Gigstad, Roeder for 3, not there. Rebound Montgomery for the reverse layup. It's no good. Sam Klein grabs the board. Klein back right to left now across the timeline. Right side, Kyle Wagner rather. Baumgart, Wagner to Schmidt. Left side, Klein down to Harris.
Good ball rotation here by the Cardinals. Aaron swinging it side to side, making a real defense shift.
Klein for 3. It's good. Sam Klein.
Clutch shot by Klein.
And now the Cardinals lead 62-59. Just over 3 minutes to play in the overtime. Here's Erickson for 3. It's good.
Brett Erickson knocking down ice water in his veins.
Tied up at 62. 2:56 to play in overtime. Schmidt with the ball. Goes left to Baumgart. Over to Klein. Right side for 3. It's no good. Hits the top.
It hits the apparatus.
Say it, Matt. You know you like it.
The apparatus.
The apparatus.
That's what my buddy Aaron calls it. The apparatus.
The apparatus.
62 all. 2:42 to go. OT here. We have got a good one in Red Oak Gym tonight, Aaron.
We do. Tied up 62. Roeder with the ball across the center stripe. Right to Erickson. Back to Roeder. Roeder works his way around the left side. Into the lane he goes. Kicks it to the corner. Gigstad blocked by Klein. Out of play.
That should be
Clarinda's ball.
Yeah. Going to give it Clarinda ball here.
2:21 to play.
Little slow on that release there. You got to be quicker on that release.
Inbound pass to Kyle Wagner. Left side Schmidt, baseline left Klein. Back to Schmidt. Baumgart out on the right side.
Got to come back on his backside. There's a steal by Roeder.
Montgomery has it on the other end, takes it to the hoop.
Oh, it goes.
Gets the layup for two, Reese Montgomery.
Reese Montgomery with a phenomenal play there.
64-62. Wagner with the ball out on the right side. Down to Harris in the corner. Out top, stolen by Sifford. Sifford spins his way into the lane and puts it off the glass. It's no good. Rebound Schmidt.
We got an up and down game here, Aaron. Tigers hustle back defense. We got timeout.
Timeout on the court.
Whew. Look at Lord, Aaron. Give me a towel. Give me a water.
It's the timeout.
I'm exhausted.
Let's take that with them. 62-64. Red Oak leads. A minute 40 remaining in overtime. We'll be right back.
Coach Kipley playing the Iowa State Juicy Wiggle song.
Do you like this?
This is their kind of thing they play at Iowa State, in the top 5 ranked team in the country, and the iconic venue of Hilton Coliseum packed with 14,000 fans playing for championship caliber basketball.
How'd that game go last night?
Every blind squirrel finds a nut once in a while, Aaron. That's what happened in the desert last night. We'll see them again.
Okay.
Cyclones will see them again.
Here we go.
64-62, Red Oak in the lead, but Clarinda Basketball, 1:40 to go here.
Clarinda.
Overtime.
Inbound pass will come from Schmidt. Looks like it's going to go into the backcourt to Wagner. It does. Swing it around quickly in the corner. Underneath it goes to Wagner. Wagner to Baumgart for two.
Nice play. Nice cut by Baumgart there. Cardinals tie it up.
Erickson to Roeder. Tied up at 64. Minute 20 to play in the game. Sifford's going to get it across the timeline here. Sifford to Roeder. A minute 15 on the clock. Sifford round to the right side, left side, into the baseline. Sifford with the ball.
Give it to him right there.
Behind
right
the
there. Give it to him.
Montgomery.
He's got single coverage.
Works it in.
Kick out.
Gigstad drives the baseline, running off the glass. No good. Rebound, Montgomery.
Montgomery. What a play. We got an injured player here. They're going to call time, I think. Timeout, Red Oak. Put-back play. Reese Montgomery did not give up on that, Aaron. Put-back, Red Oak
66-64. Red Oak leads now. We'll keep it here. Another timeout on the court.
So Clarinda will have an opportunity here to tie this game up. Red Oak's out of timeouts. Clarinda with 1 timeout. Red Oak with only 3 team fouls, so they do have a foul to give, Aaron. As long as that foul's not in the act of shooting, they can use that 1 foul. Red Oak is in the bonus, so any fouls on Clarinda, Red Oak will be shooting 2. The possession arrow is in Clarinda's possession for them, so if there's a tied jump ball, it'll be Clarinda Basketball. So Coach Seifert is in the huddle here, drawing up a play for his Cardinal team. And again, same thing we said in the regulation, Aaron. I think the Cardinals are going to want something to the bucket.
Yeah.
And Red Oak's going to need to really hit that offensive glass, because Clarinda's going to look for something in the paint going towards the bucket to try to get a draw foul or get the bucket. Worst case scenario here, depending on how much time Clarinda takes to get a shot off, you would think Red Oak would get the last possession. That's if everything plays out as you think it might. But, there's turnovers, all things here. But
okay,
we'll see how quickly Clarinda gets the possession. Once you get under 35 seconds, it becomes a different type of ball game you manage.
Schmidt will put it into play. Cardinals have to go to the length of the court here. And Wagner across the timeline, right to left to Schmidt. Baseline left to Wellhausen, back to Schmidt, right side Klein. 45 seconds. Wagner, Klein, right side. Wellhausen, down to Schmidt in the corner. Out
37 seconds. Klein.
Top of the key. Wellhausen now, he's hit 2 threes tonight.
Yeah.
Wagner down underneath. Baumgart stripped loose, and we're going to have a foul on the play with 29 seconds. It'll be a 2-shot opportunity here.
Well, I don't know. Was he in active shooting?
Yep.
Okay, yep, you're right.
2-shot opportunity. That's the third on Montgomery. And Baumgart will go to the line. He can tie it up at best if he hits both.
Yep.
Shot's good from Baumgart.
29 seconds to go here. Red Oak up 1. Baumgart has a second shot here, though. He can tie it up. Red Oak could and should, if they want to, without a turnover, they would get the last shot here if he makes this free throw.
Shot good. Gets them
Nothing
both.
but net.
Tied them up. We're tied up at 66. 29 seconds on the clock. Tigers with the ball. Sifford.
So Tigers going to hold here. Coach DeVries spreading out and wants his players on each corner of the court. They're going to open space here for Sifford.
13 seconds on the clock. Tied up at 66. 8 seconds on the clock. Sifford in motion down to the lane. Puts it up. It's no good. Rebound Klein. 3 seconds, and we have a foul.
No,
Matt.
timeout.
Oh. Okay. Here we go.
Timeout. 2.5 seconds to go. The ball will be Clarinda's ball on the side of their backcourt. So are we going to see another buzzer beater? We saw the 3 go down.
Schmidt.
Was that halftime?
That was halftime. Schmidt put it up from
seems to be a lot of buzzer beaters going on around the country right now. Will the Cardinals have one here in this first overtime?
Well, we'll see. Tied up at 66. This has been a fun one.
Yeah. And we'll see here. If no bucket here, no foul. Now, if there is a foul on Red Oak, that'll be 2 shots for Clarinda. So keep that in mind as well. But we'll see here. Clarinda will have to inbound and advance it a little bit half court to get a shot off. And Tigers trying to play for a second overtime here.
All right. Should be. You just kind of get on edge in these situations, Matt.
A little bit, man. But it helps to have a Seminole. Those things calm you down.
You've had 2 of them.
I'm working my way through one line of the cinnamon rolls in this pan.
We have a whole pan of cinnamon rolls.
We do.
Wow.
So
there we go.
Harris will inbound.
Yeah, Harris will put it into play for the Cardinals. Finds Klein. 2.5 seconds. Shot goes
It's
off.
got a chance.
Oh, it's not there. Overtime number 2. We're going to take a break.
Overtime.
We'll be back after this. Okay.
We got a classic here tonight, Aaron.
And it's a barn burner.
2 rivals that tied up. Second overtime in Red Oak tonight.
Slugfest.
Reese Montgomery will have a jump ball here at midcourt. He'll go against
Baumgart.
Cooper Baumgart. There's a tap. It goes to Roeder.
Roeder across the timeline. Top of the key. Out to Sifford. Now Roeder.
Cardinals in the man-to-man defense.
Roeder into the high post, into the lane. Blocked. Coming away with it is Klein. Right to left. Klein with the ball. Down the left side. Picks it up. Back to Schmidt. Klein
left him. Can't leave him.
Cool. Klein's open. No good. Rebound. Harris. Harris to Wagner. Wagner takes it to the baseline. He's double teamed. Back out to Baumgart. Baumgart to Schmidt. Top of the key. It's good. No good. Rebound Montgomery. Montgomery to Roeder.
Reese going between 2 Cardinals and get that rebound there.
Montgomery, top of the key. Goes left to Sifford. Sifford to the top of the key. Down the left side of the lane. Out to Erickson. Erickson to Roeder. 3 minutes to play in overtime number 2. Montgomery works his way to the blocks and kicks it out to Erickson for 3.
Nope.
Not there. Rebound Schmidt.
Brett was fading away just a little bit on that shot.
Schmidt right to left. Wagner drives the baseline. He's fouled.
Foul will be on either Gigstead or Erickson there.
Foul's on Erickson. That's his first. It's going to send Wagner to the line. Kyle Wagner. This is his first opportunity from the line. He has 10 points in the game.
Yeah, he's one of those guys, glue guys for Cardinals. He facilitates and really gets his team going.
Shot's no good.
And this is the first one here. Fisher comes in, Gigstead out.
Tied up at 66. Second overtime. Kyle Wagner at the line. He's a 5'11 senior. Shot's good. Cardinals lead 67-66. Inbound pass to Roeder. Roeder's going to take it across the center stripe. 2.5 minutes to play in overtime number 2. Around to the left side. Sifford with the ball. Drives the baseline. Still has the dribble. Inside kicks it to Erickson. Now to Montgomery behind the arc on the left wing. Out to Sifford. 15 seconds on the shot clock.
Tigers running down 10 seconds.
Montgomery in the lane. Spins his way. There's that little jump hook. It's good for 2.
What a soft touch that was under pressure by the sophomore.
Reese Montgomery.
19 points on the night for Reese.
68-67. Schmidt with the ball. Over to the left side to Wagner, then to Klein.
Don't want to leave Klein here.
Schmidt with the little jumper. It's good for 2.
Cardinals getting everything in close range shots.
69-68. Cardinals lead with 1:43 to play.
Fisher's got
Wagner steals it. Comes away with it. Klein for the layup. It's good for 2. Sam
Live
Klein.
ball turnover there.
And Cardinals lead by 3 now. 71-68.
Tigers don't need a 3, but they need a bucket here.
Minute 25. Sifford with the ball. Out on the left wing. Minute 19. 18 seconds on the shot clock. Top of the key to Roeder. Right side Sifford. Deep 3 from Sifford is no good. Rebound Schmidt. Just over a minute to play in overtime number 2.
Tigers don't need a foul, but
wide open. Baumgart scores 2.
Tigers lost containment there, up 5. Tigers need to score, hurry, and they're going to have to foul.
Yeah, less than a minute over the left side, Sifford. 53 seconds, Sifford to Erickson. Erickson at the foul line, now to Sifford. Tigers.
Too much time, they got to get a shot off.
They don't have time for this. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Down underneath to Montgomery, he puts it up and draws the foul.
So Reese will go to the line and he'll have 2. If he can make 2, Tigers will go to a press. 40 seconds to go here. Got to have these free throws, Aaron.
That foul was attributed to Sam Klein, and it's going to send Reese Montgomery to the line. 73-68 with 40 seconds on the clock. Montgomery at the line, 2-shot opportunity. It's good.
First one's good, so if he makes this one, you'll go press, Aaron.
End of the game, Gigstead.
Tigers got to be aware on this press, though, deep. We've seen the Tigers get beat consistently deep on their press this year. They kind of lose backside containment on their press.
Montgomery at
they got to make the free throw first.
Gets it. Montgomery gets them both.
Timeout.
Keep it here. 73-70, 40 seconds on the clock.
What day is this? I lost track what day it is. Where are we at?
It's still Tuesday, Matt.
It's still Tuesday.
It's still Tuesday.
It's been a long day, Aaron.
But
it's been a good day and great ball game here. 2 good teams going at it. And, these are 2 Class 2A teams. This may just be the appetizer. The main encore between these 2 teams could still come in the playoffs, Aaron.
You think so?
Oh, that's quite possible depending on the seedings and where they go. But we could see round 3 of this. Of course, in that early game in the early near November, Clarinda wins a game of 4 on their home floor. And here we are in double overtime in Red Oak. These 2 teams just battle tooth and nail against each other. Like I said, this may not be the definitive game for the year. They could very well hook up once again somewhere before the end of the season.
This has been an exciting one to broadcast, Matt.
Well, in fact, what I like, it's two Class 2A teams.
Yep.
And these are two teams that will be battling in the district against the Trainers, the Underwoods, Mo Valleys, those, and Shenandoahs. So this tells me Red Oak can compete with those guys. I mean, Red Oak brings this level of effort consistent, and that's the thing. Bring it consistently, Aaron. And you give yourself a chance to do some special things if you can do that. But right now, Red Oak needs to get a turnover. Corinna just wants to get the ball in. You're going to get fouled. Make your free throws from Corinna's perspective, and you'll salt this game away.
Yeah, and here comes Kyle Wagner to Klein. A lot of pressure. Baumgart with the ball. Roeder with the steal. Gigstad.
Big steal. Tigers got a chance here.
30 seconds. Sifford with the ball. 30 seconds. Clarinda leads by 3. Down underneath into the corner. Roeder for 3. It's no good. Rebound, Montgomery. Montgomery to Gigstad. Over to Erickson. 17 seconds. Sifford. Roeder. Sifford behind the arc. 12 seconds. Sifford into the lane. They need a 3. Shot from Erickson is no good. Baumgart with the rebound. 4 seconds on the clock. And we have a foul.
Wow, Tigers just with tremendous effort tonight, but Cardinals are going to probably salt this one away. A free throw here will salt this away for this Cardinal team, but my goodness gracious, Aaron.
Baumgart at the line.
What an effort here by both teams.
2-shot opportunity. Yeah, just over 2 seconds on the clock.
So a free throw here. Red Oak's out of timeout, so Red Oak can't stop the ball. Cannot stop timeout on the missed free throw.
It's
and that first one's out.
That leaves the door open, man.
Well, they're going to have to rebound it and get it 2.3 seconds if he misses it.
It'd be a buzzer beater type scenario to get it in. It could potentially tie, but if this
free throw good here will salt the game away.
That's it. And that's it.
And that'll be it.
Timeout. No? What do we have there?
Coach wants a timeout here. Not sure the timeout there, but I want to, I guess,
2 seconds
advise his team. To me, that's an advantage Red Oak to call a timeout there. Gives Red Oak an opportunity to kind of, even though there's 1.9 seconds here.
And 4 points.
Yeah, I'm not sure why you would want to call it. Just don't foul. I mean, just don't foul. But Coach Seifert wants to set something up here, I guess. But great win. It's going to be another tight win here, most likely by the Cardinals team. Tip their hat to the Cardinals. Played hard. I thought Klein was fantastic.
Yeah.
And Clarinda really played well. But tip your hats. Of course, we're Red Oak guys. We tip our hats at Tigers, man. Aaron, we've seen all their basketball games this year.
Yep.
I think this is probably one of the best efforts we've seen all year from this Tiger program.
100%, without a doubt, Mount. This has been the games we've seen, and we've seen most of them, for sure their best performance.
Reese Montgomery, 21 points. Sifford, 15. Carson Roeder, 15. Sam Klein, 24 points for the Cardinals tonight. And he was absolutely sensational for the Cardinals.
Absolutely. There we go.
So I'm not a lot of overcoaching here in the last 2.5, Aaron.
2.5 seconds on.
So that's why I wouldn't have called timeout.
Sifford gets the shot off. 74-70 is our final in double overtime, Matt.
Clarinda with the win.
74-70. Let's take a quick break, gather our thoughts. We'll be back after these messages. Welcome back, and we are joined now a couple of Red Oak Tigers, Brett Erickson and Carson Roeder. Brett, let's start from you. A battle out there on the court. From where we sat, you guys were back and forth all night. Tell me about your game, Brett.
I wasn't shooting the best to start the game, but I was playing hard defense, and I think my defense is paying off for us to be able to put up more points.
Absolutely, but you did hit some big shots tonight, though, Brett. I mean, you had 9 points, some 3-pointers.
Yeah.
I thought overall performance from the opening tip until the second overtime, you guys played a great ball game in start to finish. Thoughts?
Yeah, we played a really tough game, and we played hard defense the whole game. And that I think that 1-2-2 zone we played kind of caught them off guard, but they eventually figured it out. We just couldn't come out with the win.
Yeah. Mr. Roeder, I had you for 15 points tonight, a lot of 3-pointers, running the court, playing defense, hustling back. Talk to me about your game, Carson.
I like to get get the offense hectic.
Right.
And make them throw bad passes where I can jump it and then turn it into the offense part where they're all tired because they got to waste all their energy on the offense side and they don't got room for defense.
Yeah.
Well, Carson, I don't know what Coach DeVries told you, but it was night and day compared to last night because you guys brought a level of defensive intensity, which is what you need to do that I haven't seen all year.
Yeah.
That you brought tonight. And I know they got 74 points on the board, but that's 2 overtimes worth. Is that game planning was to bring defensive effort big time tonight?
I mean, honestly, a lot of the games we lack effort, and I'm really proud we came out, and after a game last night, that was a tough one, and a lot of us were sore, but we came out with a lot of effort, and I'm really proud of that.
Well, I got some news for you guys. I think you might get one more crack at them, so keep pounding that rock. You might just see them one more time down the road here. So, guys, good game
Hopefully.
tonight.
Thanks, guys.
I want it back.
Yeah, Carson Roeder and Brett Erickson with us here this evening, and we're going to be joined now. Head coach of the Red Oak Tigers. We'll get a headset and get that on Coach DeVries here, and then we will visit with Coach DeVries. Coach, can you hear us there okay?
Yep, I got you.
Coach, effort, opening tip to the second overtime. I thought your young men laid it out on the court tonight.
They did. I couldn't be prouder of them. It just, it seems like we have a cloud over us that it kind of boils down to that last shot at the end of the third quarter now. I mean, it seems like every game there's, in our close losses, there's 5 of them now that I feel like we should have won. All came down to a bouncing ball or a tip or something that we didn't get.
Yeah.
And it's hard. I mean, we're undersized, but holy cow, did they play hard tonight. After last night's, the first half yesterday was really, really good, and then, we kind of fell apart there last night. And then to come out and I challenged them a lot last night. I mean, it was not a polite locker room after the game, and they responded well.
Yeah.
I mean, they responded fantastic. And actually, we were talking, that's the best they've played all year.
Yeah. I haven't seen you more animated all year and in a good way in what you really pushing your team tonight. And, Coach, you talked so much about the last 3 minutes of the first half. And I think you battled through that. You pushed through that tonight.
We did. We finished the half really well. I still think we weren't slow coming out of the third, but we did let them chew back into it. I mean, it was only 5.
Yeah.
But,
all right.
It's not like they really put a big run on us, and we never got down more than 3 the entire game. It would just, it's just part of learning, and we are a young team, outside of Braden. We've talked about that. And
I think that level of consistency, bringing that level of consistent effort, it's hard to do. It's like a secret potion, isn't it? Trying to get that, but it was there tonight, and I think that speaks to the talent level. That reminds me of the pre-Christmas break team right there.
Yeah, no, that's the team that we thought we'd have all year long, and I'm proud of them. And like I told them last year, going into districts, we had 9 wins, and we can still get to 9 wins this year.
Well,
this is our hardest game left on the schedule, and each game that passes, we'll get a little bit step easier, I feel, And if they play like that, we got a lot of wins coming yet this year. And
then guess what? You may just get a third crack at that Clarinda team down the road here. That may not. That'll be for the money, Coach.
Well,
that's the money game.
Max came back and surprised me, and he informed me that the last 6 games against Clarinda have been 3 points or less.
Yeah.
There you go.
Everything's rough. They know they have to bring an effort, and you guys bring the effort. So, by the way, we interviewed your son. Was it at halftime or before game?
Yeah.
And we got all the scoop on him. So
yeah, that's
there you
good.
go.
He brought us up today. Thanks,
Coach, I got a consolation gift. Please take these Cinnamoroll to your home, to your boys. They're fantastic.
Well, they'll probably go right to my keister.
There you go. I've already had 2 or 3 of them. You can see there.
Thanks,
right.
Coach.
Thanks.
Head coach of the Red Oak Tigers, Ron DeVries, with us.